Where you going? Hey, where you going?
What?
Where you going?
Why?
Because I asked you a question. Where's someone? Who are you going to be with? Such a pleasant person. Hey y'all, how's everybody doing today? I'm getting my cards out right now. Guys, go ahead and get me out to 300 likes before I start answering questions. Then once we get to 300 likes, I'm gonna be up in here reading all these questions for y'all. I'm trying to get this deck out real quick though. Ooh, we're getting up there quick. We're getting up there quick, y'all. Hi, Trinity. Hey, baby doll. How you doing? Oh, I gotta get these cards out here. Lord. I spilled my breast milk everywhere. Thank you, Karina, for liking the live. We're at 350. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, guys. Make sure you keep tapping that like button. It looks like we stalled here. Hello, Lynn. Is Portia jealous of me? I would say yes, very much so. They're very untrustworthy. They're very unproductive. It's an unproductive situation. Hi, Spirit guided me here so I can have a... Yeah, we're doing free yes or no. So you ask one yes or no question. If you ask another one, I just ask that you send a gift as an even exchange of energy. Thank you, Em. Thank you, Ladybug Baby. But yeah, go ahead and ask a question. Trinity, will Logan come forward eventually? Yes, honey. It's just taking a little bit of courage for them to get here. They got too much responsibility and a lot of things on their plate. Mary Jo, R. Kelly, and I done for good. Tranquility. I feel like you're at a more of a peaceful place right now. Think of that. If you want to be done for good, that we need to find a new perspective. That's a maybe here for you. Thanks, Em, for my roses, baby. Kimberly, is my boyfriend Alonzo mad at me? Honey, trust your intuition within this one. He's being very arrogant, though. That's what I'm getting from there. Arrogant. M, do I have a chance with C? Let's see, darling. Ooh, yes. They like the energy that you're providing. Don't be insecure about yourself. Just go ahead and go for it. Let go, release any, old trauma with it. Thanks, Ladybug. Thanks, Boss Lady, for the roses, y'all. Dana, will I date Raphael? Yeah, we're seeing longevity. We're building long-term, planting seeds for long-term energy. I love it. Dino, does Patrick have romantic feelings for me? Let's see here together. So, yeah, this is vitality that makes him feel young again. There's lots of abundance. Luxury attached to that. I'm liking that. Fabiola is Angel the One. Yes, honey, they're the person that brings you lots of happiness within this. I'm loving this for you. It's a giving and receiving. But be careful with, financial troubles. You guys don't want to get here and be spending too much money, you know what I'm saying? Guys, make sure you're following me if you haven't already. Irene, will H communicate with me? Yes, honey, we're seeing lots of abundance within this. Hope, direction, renewal. Positivity. Eric, will I be in a relationship with Donnie? Success. That's a strong yes for you, honey. We're seeing new beginnings, new perspectives, all of that. Lexi, will Jake reach out? Yes, honey. Productivity. I feel like you have to be the one that kind of gives the hint. We're seeing prosperity within that situation, though. Thanks, Mimi, for my roses, baby doll. Make sure you follow me if you haven't already, guys. Travis. What was that about Travis? It's talking about healing. That's a no, though. We're talking about healing within the relationship. And, guys, the shorter that you make the question, the easier it is for me to read it for you. Haley, is Cameron Russ toxic for me, or is he... It says regeneration. Okay, so when it comes to toxic, it says yes. He's, it's almost like there's, a lot of, arrogance within the situation. It can be gotten over, though. Thanks, Mitzi, for my roses, darling. Is Travis with another woman tonight? Desires. That's a no, honey. He's just got a lot going on within his plate. Shabby, will Connor be upset at me? Thanks, Brayla, for the hand hearts, baby. It says wisdom. It says trust your intuition. It says he's very defensive, very strong-willed within that situation. Do what you think is right, okay, baby? Jasmine, will Darius and I be in a long-committed relationship? Ooh, continuance. We're seeing this is a strong yes. He's a very provider male, very dominating energy for you, and I love that for you, sweetie. I love that for you. Mimi, is Kevin my soulmate? Duality, yes, honey. You guys are on the same exact playing field together. I love that for you. Michelle, does my boss want to kiss me? Ooh, yes, honey. They have gratitude that they're in your life. It's like eye-openers with that. Brayla, baby, over here with my roses. Thank you, baby. Ashley, are Tyler and I going to get back together? Yes, honey. We just need some focus within the situation. We have compromising, resolving disputes. Oh, thank you, Mitzi, for my hand hearts. Thank you, loves. Oh, thank you, Liza, for my ice cream cones. Guys, you're so sweet. Kayla, are me and Angel done for good? Honey, they still have memories. I'm feeling like they're still attached to you. We just need to revolve. We're finding solutions to a conflict very soon, okay? Gia, will M and I date this semester? Yes, honey. We're having lots of luck within that situation. Taikisha, will I get a call from a source? Yes, honey. You're going to have agreement made within that, Taikisha, baby. Thank you, Shannon, for my, hearts. Thank you, Mitzi. Thank you for the finger hearts. Litanya, is Eric done with me? Thank you, Samantha, for my rose. It says, no, honey, we need to have hope within this. We need to have hope within this. Just give it some time, okay? Alexis says, Cam, mad at me. No, honey, but now is the time to have strength within this. We're seeing a new perspective coming soon. Almost feeling like there's like a missed chance within that. Oh, Shannon, thank you for my donuts, baby. Hello, Desiree. Does Tyler regret letting me go? Honey, this is talking about following your intuition within this. I'm feeling like it definitely does, though, for that. Will I pass my classes this year, Praga? Yes, honey. We need to have communication. You need to speak with the universe on what you want to receive. Guys, if you want a more in-depth reading, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111. We'll look real in-depth into your situation. If not, if you ask another question, I just ask that you send a gift. If you want to skip the line, send a gift. Ask the question afterwards. And follow me if you haven't already. All right, let's get into this, okay? Is Travis my twin flame? Yes, trust within your intuition within here. We're seeing letting go of like a lot of self-guilt that you have from like a past thing and just like accepting what the future is. Does Marcos look for me soon? Yes, honey, purification. So we need to cleanse our energy within this, okay? We don't want to be reckless, okay? Julissa, is Mario done with me in our connection? No, honey, we need to be positive within this. It's not done yet, okay? Thank you for my fire, darling. Was it? And my pink shoes. Ooh, that's my favorite one. Vanessa does not now truly love me. Yeah, honey, they're very protective of you. Very magnetic energy exchange between the two of you. Sandra, is my friend Tyson in love with me? Yes, honey, you almost know this. There's lots of clarity. Thank you, Samantha, for my TikTok, baby. Wonderful. Mitzi, will Michael M reach out to me this week? Yes, there's lots of affection shared within that situation. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Stephanie, should I walk away from Alvin or keep trying? It's talking about emotions. So I think when it's the first question is the one I ask, so it's talking about what should I walk away. I would say that that's a yes, honey. You're making a clarity, like a lot of sound decision within that. Mandy, does Ray want to work on our relationship? Yeah, honey, there's still a lot of passion connected with that. It's just like kind of finding focus. Thanks, Brayla, for my roses, baby. Guys, if you want a more in-depth reading, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111, and I will look into your situation. You just gotta let me know you paid. Diana, is John done with this relationship? No, honey, we're seeing a victory being made within this. Okay, give it some time. Give it some time. Carla, will I make it, David, make it official on my birthday? Carla, we got the love card, baby doll. Oh my gosh. Brayla. Over here with Taikisha, over here with the earth. Brayla with the roses. Y'all are just showering me in gifts. I love you guys. Travis, will us interfere in my connection with Cheyenne? Yeah, honey, we need to cleanse our energy of them. I'd go ahead and get some hot foot powder to get rid of that. Has AJ been thinking about me lately? Yes, honey. Very much so. They're always thinking about you. Always like on cloud 9. Guadalupe, is E my soulmate? Refinement. So this is taking a little bit more time to figure that out within this. We're seeing lots of imagination, fresh ideas though. Dina, does Patrick have romantic feelings for me? Yeah, honey, and you need to go ahead and take the lead on that leadership there. You need to take that lead. Tiff, when M and I get back together, we're seeing lots of wholeness within this. So yeah, I would say like, 2 parts of half make a whole. So I would say, yeah, you guys feel whole together. Kim, Chris tells me he ain't interested in me more. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Kim. You're welcome. Tapia, will E finally commit to me? Yeah, honey, we're seeing stimulation within that situation, so things are going to be moving fast very quickly. Does Chris want me back? Yes, honey, there's always been an attraction to you two of you. It's a connection right there. I would say yes. Tyranny, will I meet email? Yes. We're in a transition period and moving on to positive things, okay? Angel, is David thinking about me right now? Yeah, honey, they want you to communicate with them. It's time to go ahead and jump on that and communicate with them. Taikisha, does Oscar only have eyes for me? Ritual, honey, this is talking about trusting your intuition, baby doll. Denise, has M lost interest? No, but we need to have some strength to get through the times. Good news, spoke with her on the phone early. It's a good start, but her foot is still firm. Good, Nick! Look, and then I drew the hope card for you, babe. Oh my gosh, get out of town. You're welcome, Angel. Angelica, is it over between Quadri and I? I feel like this is a yes. You guys are coming to agreement. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Elizabeth, will I talk to Jay? Well, Jay talked to me before my BT. Yeah, honey, we're seeing lots of luck. Wishes coming true within that. Apache, has Caleb really done with me for good? That's a maybe. It's talking about needing focus within this. Elizabeth, will Jay talk to me? Yes, honey. We need to have gratitude within the situation. And then there's somebody who's being disrespectful within that, and I don't feel like it's you. Is it true? Duality. This is a yes. Duality. It's like an even exchange of energy within that. Brayla, is it a bad idea to be with Kyan again? Continuance, which I would mean that would be like a continuance of a relationship. It's talking about lack of completion. We're getting fulfillment, harmony, all of that stuff. Okay, Brayla, is Rich done with me? No, honey, but there's a lot of wisdom behind that. I think there's other things that need to be coming into light for this. Let go of the anxiety, the fear, the despair attached to the situation. You're welcome, misbehaving. Oh, that's cute. Denise, has M lost interest? No, there's lots of desire attached to that. Desire, desire, desire. So it's basically up in there. Yeah, baby. Andrea, is Luke over me? No, honey. Regeneration. That's a rebirth, rebringing about of things. Guys, make sure you're following me if you haven't already. If you want a more in-depth reading, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111. Let me know you paid, and I'll look really in-depth into your situation for you. Do I have the sticker on? Guys, is my sticker on? My sticker's not on here. Hold on a second. Hold tight. I'm fixing something really quick. That's not it. Somebody hit the lights so we can work a day and night. People getting down, that's right. From AM to PM. Everybody looking like stars. Why does that look like that? Okay. Will I ever be Nicola's girlfriend again? Yes, honey. But we need some healing. We have the healing card for that. There needs to be healing within that situation, okay? Brayla with the subscriber things. Guys, where is your Z bio? Z bio, like my readings? So you can click the link inside of my bio. So you can take my picture, see my picture up here, my little name and thing. You can click on that, and then it'll take you to my main TikTok page, and then that's gonna be my face. And then underneath it, there will be like a link at the very, like kind of before the videos, there will be a link. It says Linktree. And then that will have, like, it will go to a page with, like, a bunch of different things. It would be, like, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. And then it says for any other readings that you're interested in, go ahead and click this link. It takes you to all, it's basically a link tree that has all of my information inside of it. But that's where you'll find it. If you want to Cash App me, I went ahead and put the sticker on here on what my Cash App handle is, if you would like to do a reading. But I don't get notifications on when anybody chooses to do the reading, so you have to let me know that you paid, just because I have that turned off so it doesn't, like, pause a live or mess up anything. If something just randomly popped in my head while I'm talking to that, yeah, that's definitely your intuition, sweetie. That's definitely your intuition, Taikisha. Adriana, will I ever meet the love of my life? Yes, honey. Somebody that's going to be very natural-born leader, a visionary, very protective over you. It's going to be a good, even exchange of energy, too. Brooklyn, will Kennard ask me out this year? Yes, honey. We're seeing regeneration. So, it's just talking about releasing, like, a lot of anxiety that's, like, attached to the past, things that weren't meant for you no more. What did the hope card mean? Baby, it means to have hope within it. It means hope. Have hope. You said you feel good about it, and then the card comes out and says, have hope. So have hope within the situation. DJ, will Rocky ask me to be his girl this month or next month? It says yes, honey. They're just waiting for the right time to make it happen. Jay, will Ashley and I be in a happy relationship soon? Yes, honey. We're seeing fertility attached to that, so it's like a rebirth or bringing about of new things. Steph, does Rodolfo love me? Yes, honey. There's lots of abundance, prosperity attached to that. Tayana, has Mike moved on from me? This is a happiness card. I feel like it just means that you're reaching a point of, like, happiness. And then we have this, like, a fear of the unknown. So I would say that's a yes, honey. But it's also talking about just letting go of things, transitioning. Thank you, Brayla, for my shoes, baby. You're welcome, Jay. Oh, thank you for my chocolate strawberries. Oh, you're so sweet to me, baby. I love you. Lisa, will I get a SUV this week? Ooh, yes, honey. You'll be very grateful for like all of the energy that it brings into your life. You're saying fresh ideas, eye-opening things. It's going to be definitely happening for you, Lisa. Bonnie is M over me. Yes, honey. We're talking about vitality and kind of like coming to a new part of your spirit, letting go of the old and bringing on the new. You guys want to see my new tarot cards I got? Rolando, will Isaac contact me? Thank you. You're the best. All of your readings have been correct. Oh, thanks, Nick. Will Isaac call me? Let's see. Yeah, we got the happiness card within the Urban Tarot. Sandy, has David moved on? There's an outside source that's affecting the situation. We got the devil card. So that is a yes, but it's because something else affected it. Kelly! Hi, Kelly. Did you subscribe? I didn't know you were on here before. We have a little subscriber up in here. Wonderful. What did you pay on, sweetheart? Or did you just subscribe? Did you do Venmo or Cash App or anything like that? Yay! So my link takes to like a page that has like my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal, or Etsy page. Oh, that was a subscription. Okay, so that's a little bit different. I'll still go ahead and honor the question real quick. It won't be the same as the other reading. The $5.99 is just a subscription, so it can it means like you'll be a part of our team. What that means is that you have subscriber night, where we have like only the people who subscribe to my team get to go ahead and be a part of the family. We raffle off prizes. It gives you free yes or no's within it, and then it also has your things prioritized with that. So we definitely have that, which is really exciting. The type of reading, the more in-depth reading that's included to that, yeah. So that's for the that was for the subscription. The readings are $11.11, and that's the link in the bio. But we go ahead and you can ask yes or no questions with that, and I go ahead and answer those. But because you went ahead and subscribed, I'll go ahead and get you one question up in here. Okay, darling? So what question would you like to ask the cards for me, honey? Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Fern, for the follow. Well, I'll answer the questions real quick until you ask. Okay, baby doll? Fern, will Roy and I become exclusive? Yes, honey. We're seeing long-term success, perseverance, all of this. Renee, well, I keep saying 11:11. Will I meet someone soon? Yes, honey. It's talking about forgiving, like your past, so releasing like any anxiety, and don't be afraid of the unknown. Okay, sweetie? You're welcome. So, Kelly, go ahead and comment your question down below. And if anybody wants a reading, you can go ahead and click the link inside of my bio, or you can cash at me $11.11, and then let me know you paid, and I'll look real in-depth into your situation. We'll get a real in-depth reading. Umbrella. All right, honey, since you haven't written, I'm going to go ahead and just answer other people's questions until I get your question. Okay, sweetie? Amy, will the situation with my roommates get better? Yes. We're receiving some honesty, truth coming about, mental clarity, things of that sort. Linda, does Jim love and miss me? Yes, honey. There's just like some dishonesty, failure to take responsibility. Rosemary, does Rolando have feelings for me? Yes, we're seeing like happy energy, abundance, all of that. Your lives always make me feel better. Aw, Brayla, thank you, baby. I'm sending you all the love, baby doll. Brooke, will I hear from Brandon again? Yes, sweetie. But be careful, because this is kind of like self-absorbed energy. And right now you're coming into a point of like independence. Did it go? No, it didn't. So, Kelly, so sometimes TikTok will filter out like your question if it has specific words in it that not even words that are inappropriate, just words that could like flag as on their system as like potentially inappropriate. So what we do is we go ahead and you can just put some periods in between your words or anything like that, rewrite it, because I didn't see it come up because I've been looking for you, baby doll. I've been looking for your question to pop through. So like you can do like did, period, it, period, go. That way it's all one word and it doesn't flag the system at all. And kind of like gets past those roll marks and things of that sort, okay? If anybody wants a reading that's more in depth, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111. Let me know you paid and we'll look deep into your situation. If not, we're doing free yes or no, so you ask one yes or no, and I'll give you that with like a little kind of mini read to it. If you want to ask another question, I just ask that you send a gift as an even exchange of energy. Make sure you're liking the live, sharing the live, and following me. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I went like 57,000 messages ahead, so I didn't realize people were commenting. Did someone set my house on fire in August 2021? It says no, honey. It's talking about letting go of the anxiety, releasing the fear attached to that situation. Taylor Jamal miss me. Yes, honey. He's got a lot going on within his plate, though. He's kind of losing concentration within life, so. I have lost my husband. Will I be alone for life? Oh, baby, let's look. This is a no. You're not going to be alone for life. There's another person coming into your life, which is soulmate energy. We're seeing love. I literally drew the Lovers card. Like, there's 78 cards. There's 78 cards, okay? And the card I drew for you on the love question is the Lovers card. This card means, like, lovers, partnership, unity. Also means choices that need to be made. It's saying here that you need to make yourself available in order to find love. And you need to release, like, all of the old pain that you have attached to things. And let go of, like, the anxiety of jumping into the situation. You have to make yourself a little bit more available for it. Because right now you're, like, open to it. But you're not really, like, available to it. So you get... it's just talking about don't be afraid of the unknown. There's lots of anticipations. There's expectations attached to this, Kelly. But you can do this. You can make it a really good experience for you. There is somebody out there waiting for you. You just have to make that breakthrough and allow yourself to be like getting into that energy of finding someone. It says don't be reckless though with it, but it says take time to realize. I know my voice sucks, but we're seeing wishes coming true, blessings, baby. So do this. I mean, you just have to make yourself a little bit more available, and that doesn't mean like going out here and like you don't have to like go to a bar or anything like that. I'm just saying just make yourself open. Maybe try online dating. Try something you haven't tried before. Go into an environment where you feel like you could meet somebody. Because if you're just going to work and then chilling at home, you're not going to be able to find somebody. So that's what they're saying here. It's just like there's energy waiting for you to be happening. They say that you still have a lot of desire. You still have a lot of passion within your energy. Things are not over with it. Okay, they're not over with you. You know, age doesn't matter, anything like that. If that's what you're worried about, you still have lots of energy coming to you, baby doll, okay? Thank you, Angel, for the follow. Thank you, E-Clock, for the follow. Guys, make sure you're following me if you haven't already. All right, let's go back to the questions. Erica, should I sell my house? Yes, honey. This is going to cause, like, lots of delight, celebrations, all of this thing. It's going to, like, open up a new avenue of positivity for you, like, things coming through. I'm going through hell with my siblings. How will it end? It says there's going to be big changes when it comes to the ending of that. It's talking about seizing the moment, and like sticking your ground and, doing what you feel is right, Kelly. Do what you feel is right, baby. Mayra, is Ryan going to reach out to me this week? Yes, we're seeing manifestation, the art of communication. Basically, you're going to be manifesting that. You just have to kind of put that what you want onto the universe or to go ahead and be delivered back into you. Nana, will I pass my final exam? Let's see, baby doll. Yes, you will. With flying colors, you're very compassionate. You're going to really make it happen for yourself, sweetheart. Myra, is Ryan going to reach? Oh, I got that already, baby. Melissa, is Mark... Will Mark reach out to reconcile? Yes, honey, but right now is a time for, like, self-independence, like, taking care of yourself. So focus on yourself right now and allow yourself to heal within this period before they do reach out. Hey, Kelly. So how you get a reading is you can click the link inside of my bio. I know that was a little confusing, but if you click my name here, it's going to take you to my main TikTok page where you can see, like, the videos that I create and everything like that. Underneath my main face, my main circle photo is like Mama 6, Psychic Medium, blah, blah, blah. And then at the very bottom, it's going to have Linktree. It's going to be a little link that's like kind of like highlighted. And then you click the link, and then it's going to say, do you want to exit out? If you're on another page, if you're not on a computer, it's going to say, do you want to exit out of TikTok and go to another thing? You say yes. Okay, and then what that's going to take you is to this little page that has like For a reading, click here, like, or this is my Cash App, this is my Venmo, this is my PayPal, and it gives you all of the things that I accept payment through. If you don't have any of that, it says for a reading, click here, and you can click that. That will take you to Etsy. I know it's kind of complicated. That will take you to Etsy, and that will, you can just let me know you paid. The easiest way, you can my PayPal's on there. It's just Erin Sears 123 at hotmail.com. Or if you have Cash App, which is like what a lot of people have nowadays, I put my Cash App name right here in the handle, which is $ Erin Sears 11, and then you just send $11.11, and we'll look into it. Okay, sweetheart. Kayla, does Brian want a relationship with me? Yes. Don't be so overly critical of yourself. Okay. Takesha, thank you for my cat paws, baby. How much are readings? They are $11.11. $11.11. The more in-depth readings off of here, though, this is a really good deal because typically I charge anywhere from $30 to $60 for the same thing that you would receive off of this live. So go ahead and snag that up. I've been doing readings for 22 years. I'm a professional. This is my job. This is what I do. So, and you're going to be get a really quality reading with time frames and everything like that. It's really specific, really in-depth reading. All right, Maxwell, does Drew want me? Yes, we're seeing success, victory, achievement, almost like wanting to like have recognition of like that energy, okay? Sent it. Okay, Paul. Paul did it. Did it. Did it. Why do I do this every night, Paul? I have my book with me. That's a pretty face, isn't it? Let's do Paul. Paul, where did you send it to? Thank you, Brayla. Cash App Paul, like usual. All right, guys. So just so you know, these readings fill up very quickly. Once we start getting them, they come in really quickly. So go ahead and right now I'm doing Paul, and then after that, if anybody pays, let me know. I'll put your name on there. Just let me know. In the meantime, love readings, all that love stuff. And then if you don't want to go ahead and stick around, you can just stick around to the end of the readings that I do, and we'll recommence the free yes or no's. Okay. In the meantime, guys, go ahead and pause the comments so I can give Paul my full attention. These cards need some baby powder. Ooh. Alrighty. Hey, Rose, honey, why don't you stick around until I finish the reading with Paul, and then I will go ahead and answer that question for you, okay, sweetheart? Alrighty. Alrighty, Paul, go ahead and write your question, honey. Thank you, Brayla, baby. I do pregnancy questions. Yes, Kayla, or Kyla. What does my future hold for Lindsay and Paul? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that's right on my face. It's not very pretty. Wonderful, Kelly. Let me go ahead and put you in line, Kelly. I'm going to do Paul, and then I got you right afterwards. Okay, Miss Kelly? Alrighty. Paul, what does the future hold for me and Lindsay? For Lindsay and I. Woohoo! Wonderful. Things are starting to move. I like this, okay? I feel like you felt for a while, we felt like we've been really stuck, very stuck within the situation, not really sure where to go. You're almost becoming very burnout and thinking, well, you know, if this isn't, I love this woman, I'm going to keep waiting, but if it doesn't make wait anymore, you know, just kind of like getting to that point within yourself. It's kind of like helping you like lack playfulness within your life and kind of just like putting like this genuine like damper within things and making you really stressed out. within all of this, okay? But yeah, we're seeing just like lots of anxiety, like feeling burnt out. But this is different though, but I'll tell you that afterwards. We're seeing encouragement within this. We're seeing a new beginning happening very soon. So we still have those time frames that we had seen before. When I'm asking if they're going to go ahead and keep, if they're going to go ahead and keep that as like a time frame, that's still confirmed with those time frames in like September, and then those October time frames. We're seeing a breakthrough within like October 2nd to October 12th for you. Let me see. 12th. That's when things are going to be happening for us. She's having a lot of conflict and battles with her mother right now, lots of fights. And it's kind of like translating to like all across the board. And she's like kind of transitioning and letting go of like her mom's hold on her, which is showing like a lot of relief. But that also means why you're going to be having a breakthrough really soon with you. This has caused like a lot of heartbreak and separation. But things are moving on. You guys are getting back together. That's what's seen here. I was just talking about having balance and patience within things. It says when things do come around full seed, we're seeing lots of romance, lots of fun. It's talking about following your heart and your dreams like you have been. She's been receiving the energy that you're sending to her, receiving long-term success, perseverance, rewards, reaping the benefits. Right now, you're sowing the seeds in order to reap the benefits later, okay? Things are going really slow paced, but once things start to pick up within our time frame, boom, we're going to be having like so rapid changes, gaining momentum within things, and that's going to be making the changes within this. Don't lose momentum. It's just talking about like having balance. Let's look at this picture. And just cooperating with yourself. When it says when you guys do come back together, we're going to be seeing there's going to be like a little bit of like a honeymoon period where you guys really enjoy each other. And then there could possibly be children within this, as long as the mother doesn't come back in and like affect things. Let's talk about like happiness within that. And then just kind of like finding peace, like finding your other like energy in this. It's talking about don't be afraid to be emotionally vulnerable once things do come back into the picture. And don't allow her mother to go ahead and restrict your guys' energy and the love that you guys share, because she's a real big factor within that, but she's finally breaking out of that. And then we have Capricorn. So that's when like she's really going to be like making big differences and things of that sort. So we're seeing lots of this. She's very confident within her energy, social, vivacious butterfly. Things are just coming full circle, like I said before, like long-term success, building a strong foundation. So things are going in the same way that they were. Let me get some more over here. And your energy is still cup runneth over, everything like that. Right now, you're kind of feeling like you're emotionally vulnerable and like blocked, like you're not really sure where to go from here. The guides are still confirming that you're still on the same path. Things are still going within the same thing. When we hit the Scorpio energy, Scorpio Capricorn, that's when things are going to be moving, which is, I believe, Scorpio's October, November, and then Capricorn's like January, when things are really coming full circle. But then we also have the October, so I feel like maybe you're going to be getting some communication around October, because things are moving back, because there's some outside sources here that are still being things that are being at play. Things could go ahead and move along if you were to communicate, but I know there's like some fear within that, and like fear that she's not going to go ahead and respond because you've already communicated with her. You just have to like just understand that there's risk. There's like, don't avoid risk within this, and you got this. We're seeing some forgiveness, rising of problems, improvement, lots of healing within it. And then we see regeneration. It's talking about finding your intuition within this, okay? And healing. We're going to need to be healing within this, all right? Where's the other tarot cards that you can see? Here they are. Let's see this deck so you can see. So yeah, when we get this card, it's talking about like new beginnings. So new beginnings are coming around full circle for you. You just have to keep holding on, be positive about it. Okay, sweetheart? Do you have another question for me, Paul? I know I probably answered all your questions before you asked. So I was like, I could feel it. I could feel it, Paul. You just gotta make sure that her mom isn't, like, affecting the situation, because, you know, her narcissistic energy is just, ugh. I'm not liking that for you. Lots of healing to be done. Hey, Vicky! Thanks, Ashley, for the follow. Thanks, Kelly, for sharing the live. Darling. Did Paul write? I didn't see. Paul write? Oh, it's Lindsay seeing the TikToks I'm making. Yes. Yes, honey. But because of that, she's kind of like remaining a little bit of emotionally detached. She's a little emotionally detached within that. Then we have her just like looking at it being reckless, but then we have like delight, gatherings, parties. So when she does that, it just, all of this basically ripped out means that she has been seeing the TikToks that you've been making. At first, it kind of made her like hesitant, a little bit of emotionally detached, but she's still out here looking at them, okay? And she's kind of like wondering whether or not this should be like a transition period for her. She's hermiting within herself, kind of stressed out. And then we have the Fool, which is talking about like recklessness and things of that sort. So don't be reckless within this. But she's definitely seeing this. Is your list open? Hey, honey, so I have Paul right now, which we're almost finished with Paul. And then we do Kelly, and then after that it will be open. But yeah, she's seeing the TikToks that you're making. She's seeing that she's resonating with them. It doesn't say to go ahead and quit doing the TikToks. It says to keep doing it, following your intuition. It's a good way to kind of communicate in a way that you're not communicating, if that makes any sense. Hey, Kendall. Thank you, Naya, for the rose. Thank you, Kendall, for the follow, sweetheart. All right, Paul, do you have one more question, or would you like me to draw you a love card? And then after that, I'll go ahead and move on to Kelly. Hey, Tina, baby. Let's get a love card for you, since we usually do that. Oh, shoot. I like these cards, but I don't like the shape of them. I feel like they're really difficult, because they're all shaped cards. Okay, so we got this immediately. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Which, hey, let's just put our reading into like a summation. Right, let's summarize our reading and put it in this little itty bitty thing, because that's exactly what it says. Okay, let's get another one for you, okay? Paul, Cupid arrow strikes. Have faith. Love is coming. We're going to have a surprise invitation or meeting, so she's going to be communicating soon, I believe, okay? Alrighty. Yes, manifesting is wonderful. Alright, guys, so please hold the comments while I finish up Paul's reading. Usually when we're in the middle of a paid reading, I just ask everybody to hold the comments so that I can go ahead and give them my full attention. So, Paul, we went ahead and got everything for you. The last thing I want to go ahead and do is draw a self-care card for you, and she's talking about being still. So when you're sending her that energy and that love tonight, just kind of be still and sit with it for a little bit more, okay? Things are good. Things are great for you. We're moving along very nicely. Just keep in mind those time frames, and, you know, you got this, okay? I know you're hurting, but I'm sending you all the love. Ooh, hiccup, and all the positivity, and all of that stuff, okay, sweetheart? Yes, Paul. Ooh, I'm excited for you. I can't wait to get that text about how great things are going, and when marriage is happening, all of that good stuff. Alrighty. What is that notification say? I don't know what that means. Okay, so we have Kelly next. And then after Kelly, I won't have any more readings. And we can recommence the free yes or no questions. Yay! Kelly, baby, ask your first question, honey. Hey, Alyssa, so you can cash at me $11.11, or you can hit that link in my bio, and that'll tell you like my Venmo, PayPal, things of that sort. So, yeah, Kelly, I'm sorry I didn't see it. When I'm in the middle of a reading with other people, I typically barely look at the comment section just because I like to give my full attention to the person that I'm reading for. And a lot of the times people still, like, write comments over top of that, and then that's why it just scrolls up and it goes off of the feed, so I don't see it, honey. Guys, please pause the comments if you keep, I love you all, but if you keep commenting after I've asked you respectfully not to comment anymore, I will mute you, okay? I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound so negative, but I want to give the people that are, that paid to go my full attention. If not, I'm super excited to go ahead and do the free yes or no's after we finish this reading, if we don't have another paid reading, okay? I've had a lot of struggles and they finally settled down. I was wondering if I could ever. Alrighty. I have had a lot of struggles and they finally have settled down. I was wondering if you could tell where my life is headed. Let's see. You've had a lot of struggles. Things are finally coming down for you. Where we're heading. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Alright, cool. I'm liking this for you. So, like you just said, you know, we've gone through like a little bit of struggles. You've gone through like a period of like self-sufficiency. And we're seeing now you're kind of reaching into a point of material success. Things are going to go ahead. So it's at the very bottom. You have my picture, and then the link is at the very bottom. It says link tree. No, you're fine, honey. I just began, so I'm still drawing cards. So it's the link tree. So if you see my picture at the very bottom, it'll say link tree, and then it's before the videos. It'll have it, and then it'll take you to like another thing with like a bunch of different pictures. If not, my Cash App information's right there, sweetheart. Okay. All right, Kelly. Let's get the rest of it out here for you, sweetie. Ooh, okay. Where are we going here? Okay, so really excited about this. So, like you said, you had like a lot of things going on with you, goals, and that's not even just like financially. It's just within all rounds. All right, I love you all, but I'm not going to look at the comments anymore until I love you all, but just pause. I'm scrolling over so that I can just do this reading. Okay, love you all, but Tina, I put you down, baby. All right, so. It's talking about how you like had a lot of struggles within your life, but it wasn't just necessarily financial struggles. It's also been like all across the board with like people in your life, things that have gone across. But like you said, you're kind of reaching a point of where things are getting better for you. And what the cards are basically confirming is that it's going to continue to stay this way. It says don't be afraid of like being vulnerable. Like you finally reach that point where you put on all this hard work and you're reaping the benefits and sowing, like you're reaping the seeds. We're seeing lots of abundance, self-sufficiency, lots of like material security. So that means like an influx of finances coming into you, and also like a need for like saving. So it's talking about you're like saving your money, and don't be afraid of like changes coming to you. When it comes to love, like I said before, it shows right here to go ahead and make sure that you're remaining available for the energy that's coming into your life. There's lots of different like creative endeavors that are coming to you. Feel like I'm not sure if there's like something that you want to do like work-wise or like an idea that you have here, because what I'm seeing here is there's like a lot of creative opportunities coming to you, and you're gonna have to just choose one if you would like to do that. It's like there's a lot of clouded energy. It's almost like you feel like there's like clouded joy over things, like things are finally going good in your life, but you're kind of waiting for the ball drop and waiting for things to like not necessarily go bad, but basically just like not go very well for you. It said because of that thinking, you're kind of like blocking a lot of like the positive things that are coming into you. And because of that, it's just, that's kind of like blocking a couple different things, which you don't need. All I have in here is all water cards. So that means like there's been a lot of emotions through, lots of anxiety. And it's talking about you can really get over like any anxiety, stressors, emotions, and things of that sort if you just kind of like embrace this new life that you have for yourself. We're seeing like you really have had a lot of strength. You are strong because you didn't have the opportunity to not be strong. It's like you had to be strong in order to make things out of this. And it's saying that you've overcome these obstacles And we're seeing long-term success and strong foundation in all different avenues. When it comes to love, it says, like I said, it says allow yourself to be open in order to find that. And then like kind of have like the confidence in yourself, realize like your attractiveness, like you have your independence, become a social butterfly, and then beware of like other people who are like trying to be dishonest with you. There's not going to be like a lot of people that are over here like are scheming and tricking you or anything like that, because of the energy that you're putting out into the universe and like the energy that you're putting off on like what you want. Okay. It's talking about following your intuition when it comes to like spiritual guidance and like listening to like spirits. I'm not sure if you're like intuitive or you have like abilities like that, but it's talking about right here is like to listen to your own intuition here, embrace your divine feminine energy. And it says don't be pessimistic about things, that you have to be aware of what you put out into the universe. So if you're sitting there putting out in the universe like, oh, I'm not great, or I'm this, that, and you're speaking in like a negative tone, that really sets the precipice. I'm not sure if that's a word. That really sets the bar for what is coming back to you from the universe. Okay. So it says you have to watch your words and be aware of what you put out into the universe, because that comes back on you. It's also, we have here, which is talking about like, it's the 8 of Pentacles, which is talking about like honing like a skill. So if there's like a skill or some kind of like idea or avenue that you like to go down, it's talking about taking that into effect. And we're seeing something like a creative endeavor coming to you between August 23rd and September 1st. Okay. Financially, things are just like you go through the cycle. We're seeing new beginnings within that. And it just talks about like saving. Don't make any like bad investments or anything like that. Really do your research within this. And then it says emotionally detached. So just try not to be remaining emotionally detached. There's like been difficult choices within your life, but you're a nurturing person. You're a healer. You're the type of person that would give anything for anybody. And a lot of times some people have like taking advantage of that awesome nature that you have. And because of that, it's caused you to kind of like do everything for everybody else instead of yourself. But you can't build a house if you give all the bricks away. So now's the time to take care of yourself, kind of be like worried about yourself. Self-care is not selfish. And it's talking about kind of like feeling like maybe you have a lack of direction behind this. It says don't keep allowing negative people to come back into your circle, but it says you've kind of done a really good job of like rooting those people out. And don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't cancel plans. Stick to the plans that are coming out to you, and just kind of like get out there and like kind of discover the new opportunities that are coming to you, babe. We're talking about persevering and then rising with problems and like letting go of the past, just reaching out into like a positive like time, and then like just like have patience with like the world, have patience with like the things that are coming to you, and just do some self-healing. Hun. Does that resonate? Do you have another question? If not, I can draw you a self-truth card. Oh, I'm so glad, baby. Like I said, I really feel like I really need to reiterate this too from Spirit, is that you are taking care of everybody else, like I said, and you really need to take care of yourself, honey. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to draw a self-care card for you as well. I know I have like a million decks. So right now they want you to connect with fire. So I'm not sure if you're like a pyro or you like fire or anything like that. Maybe have like a candle and kind of connect with it, like sit with it, kind of just like connect with it, because fire has like its own passion, its own masculine energy within it. So I like that for you. And then we also have meditation. So I'm not sure if you like meditate. A lot of the times, like when I first like meditated, like I was like, this is dumb. You know, I'm like, what is this? But it's awesome. So it's all about, they call it a meditation practice because it takes practice in order to still your mind. And basically what you want to do is you want to sit with yourself, and if you think of a thought, just let it come and then let it go. And then after a while you realize, wow, this is actually worth it. A lot of the times I do like meditation within like driving. I don't recommend doing it while operating heavy vehicle machinery or anything like that. But what happens is when you do meditation, your brain goes from like the alpha delta stage to like the theta stage, right? And when you're in the theta stage, it allows your brain to become more malleable to like spirit communication and following your intuition and things of that sort. So when we're in that state of mind, it allows our body on a cellular level to achieve like healing, receive messages from spirits. Even if we don't understand the messages, our higher self is receiving those messages, and then our higher self is working with our spirit guides to go ahead and direct us on this wonderful path. So it's a great way to really do some healing, even if you're not like super intuitive or anything like that. So definitely check out meditation. If you're not super bomb diggity at meditation, go on YouTube. Go to youtube.com / or go into the search part and type guided meditation. One of my favorite dudes is Jason Stevenson. He's got some great stuff out there. He'll sit down, you just kind of get yourself comfortable on the couch and listen on your phone or on your TV and just be like, oh, and zen out. Let me tell you, it works really great. It's real bomb. Okay, let me get you this one. Okay. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? See, this is how I was talking about. Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually very new beginnings. Today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change that you're going through. Feel it in your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. You love Jason? Oh my gosh, another Jason Stevenson lover in the house. Yeah, I knew that there was a reason we met. Tarot oils and angels. Yeah, I love that for you, baby. So yeah, focus on the positive. Put all that positive energy out into the universe, and you've got this. Kelly, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me. Oh, you're already my subscriber. So yeah, be sure to stick around on I think it's next week, we have subscriber night. And basically you get to come on. Only my subscribers can comment, and we raffle off. I raffle off. I'm also a freelance digital artist. My brain's not working right now. Web designer. And why did I say that? Anyways, I raffle off a couple different really cool things for us. We raffle off readings. Also, because you're a subscriber, you get unlimited yes or no questions, and your questions are always prioritized for the time that you're a subscriber. So, super excited times to come. You also can use the big emojis. There's like lots of cool emojis and things of that sort. So, who do we have next? We have Kelly. Then we have Tina. Tina doll. Are you in here, baby doll? Hey, Gigi. Am I pregnant? Let's see. This is the yes card. It's talking about not being reckless within it, okay? That's a yes card for you, sweetheart. Let me take my energy drink. That shit's gross. Wayne said he wants to be friends. I'm blindsided. What happened? What? What? What caused the path to change? Because that was a strong... Alyssa, I didn't see that you paid, baby. Okay, so I have all my notifications turned off in the middle of a reading. So if you ever do another reading in the future, just let me know that you paid and what you paid by so that I can put your name on the list. Because if not, I don't get to see. But I'll put your name down. What did you pay through, sweetheart? And I'm shuffling for you right now, Tina. Okay, baby? Cash App, got you. Kyla paid Cash App. And Alyssa, okay, so now we have Tina, Alyssa, and then Kyla. I have you on here. Cash App. Okay, sweet. All right, lovely friends. While you're sitting in the background, please think of a couple questions. The more in-depth the question, the more in-depth the answer, the better I'm able to give you like a really in-depth quality reading. So think of like a question or a couple different questions in order of importance. Usually we get to anywhere from like 1 to 3 questions that we get done here. And just hang out in the background, and I got you. I'll call you up when we get to it, okay? Alrighty. Wow. So this is the first card I drew, Tina. That's weird. Night, Michelle. So, okay. Then we have this, which is talking about being close to success, right? So we have this, which is like soulmate energy. This card means close to success. And this card means abandonment and walking away, all right? Now, let me read it for you and what it means, all right? So, he has a lot of expectations on how things are supposed to go. And he was kind of like in his brain, and he was thinking way too much, and he overthought himself, and he completely self-sabotaged himself here. He knew things were good, he knew things were going well, and things was happening, but he started to feel overwhelmed. I'm not sure what happened. There's something in here that shows that he started to feel overwhelmed with like all of these expectations and all of these things that he had to do. Like, he's like, oh, I'm not sure if I want this. He's also feeling like a lot of guilt within things, which doesn't make any sense. And then there's also, this is the devil, which is talking about an outside source. So another outside source affected this as well. So I'm not sure if oh, there's what happened. That's what the guy said. The guy said that he talked to somebody, possibly a friend, about this, and it made him feel guilty, and he got into like this like guilted state of mind, and then he kind of pulled away, and then he started thinking, well, I have all these expectations, this, and this, and he completely self-sabotaged himself. He is like reclusing. He's reclusing within himself, and he's being the fool. He's being very reckless. He made a reckless decision, fast decision based off of like a lot of guilt, a lot of like hate, self-hate within things, and a lot of like difficulties. And we have here, it's like he's like this shows like ambitious. So let's see what else. Let me get some more out of here, okay? He had a tower moment. So he's very depressed right now, and that's one of the things that isn't out in here. He's very depressed. He feels like he's missing a lot of opportunities within his life, and he's depressed with like work, a lot of his friends, all of this stuff, and he's kind of like disconnected from everything. And even though he had that like moment of solace with you, like and peace, he is completely self-sabotaging himself because he's completely depressed. He's disappointed within himself. He has all this guilt, and he's just stressed out. There's lots of stress talking about how he feels like there's a lack of achievement in his life. There's lots of loss, grief, sorrow, of course, you know. And because of this, it's like making his decisions with that. Like, he feels like whatever step he makes within this situation is it's like almost like everything came into his mind at once. Like, he wasn't really thinking in that mindset, and then all of a sudden, boom, he starts thinking in this mindset, and things just really self-sabotage with him. And that's because of a friend. He was out with somebody that he was talking to, and that friend went ahead and let him know, hey, this, and this. And that's caused him to like really be stressed and like start limiting himself. And he's having a hard time balancing his life. He's having a lot of hard time like doing time management, and he felt like his life would be better, you know, by honestly by taking your guys' relationship out of the equation into just friendship for right now. Because I'm not seeing that he doesn't want to be, yeah, he said he wants to just be friends, right? Because I'm not seeing on here that he wants you out of his life. He's just not ready for something right now because he's self-sabotaging himself. Like, and then it's just, this is a cycle that he goes through. This is the cycle that he goes through. But let's ask, what things will happen within this after this? Okay, so right now is a time for, like, taking care of yourself. When we have this is like somebody who's self-sufficient, like taking care of themselves, focusing on themselves right now, okay? This is also talking about focusing on your money, getting your money up. Even though you're really excited for this, it's talking about taking care of yourself, baby. He said it wasn't fair to keep me in limbo. Babe, yeah. And I feel like he was in limbo too. He didn't know what to do here, you know. But there's a lot of emotions around this. Lots of emotions around this. I feel like you're really disappointed, baby, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have lots of clouded joy. Like you were excited for something, and then you're not really sure where to go from it now. It's just kind of like affecting like your feelings, like in general, like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. It says don't go ahead and like lose Don't gotta lose your stamina on love or anything like that. You need to just keep having faith within things. Let's get something else for you, okay? I'm still feeling this is a connection between the two of you. But it's also you're not really wanting to stick around and wait to be with somebody who's not putting in what you're putting into them, right? Yeah, and then we have transitioning into new things. So, does this resonate, sweetheart? Are you still on here, Tina? Hey, guys, love you so much. Go ahead and pause the comments. Hi. Why? Why? Why are you doing that? Thank you, Ben. I'm sorry, I didn't see if you wrote. Do you see us reconnecting? Let's see. Will Tina and Wayne reconnect? I'm going to shuffle till one pops out, okay? Yeah. After some communication and a little bit of time, once he sorts out of his emotions, and then once you kind of like get over like the conflict and the struggle inner struggle that he has going on, that will be happening for you guys to get back together. We just have to go through this period of judgment, and just like let him go of being like the fool and being reckless. So it definitely, guys, pause the comments. So, I'm definitely seeing that would definitely be coming around full circle, but it's almost like you're not really sure where you want to go with things because you don't want to be with somebody who's not gonna that. Yeah, I didn't realize, my boyfriend took me off the internet because he's mad at me, so I'm sorry about that. But, I'm sorry, Tina, did you hear what I had said, sweetheart? What was the last thing that you heard? Am I still frozen? I apologize. I have good connection now. I had to go on, okay, cool. Yeah, I had to go on, just like my internet Wi-Fi. Okay, wonderful. So what was the last thing you heard, Tina? So did you see this card? Okay, so it says only time will tell, sweetheart. Only time's going to tell because I drew this card for you. Only time will tell within this. And let's get you another card over here. The Empress. So it says whenever like you're waiting around, we're seeing following your intuition, kind of being like a homebody, taking care of yourself, and focusing on yourself. And then we have here wealth, that eventually wealth is going to be coming around for you. Like wealth as like in the situation, like abundance within the situation. Becoming the matriarch of this. I love this. So there is something still there. There's still an attachment there. You just have to like give it a little bit of time. Give him some time and some space. And kind of like still be there as a friend, you know, and you know, let him know that you're still there, and then eventually things will come around full circle. And if you're willing to wait before, you can be willing to wait now. So there's going to be a lot of self-sacrifice within this, but if you're ready for this, then, you know, take the time that it takes. You know, when you want to be with somebody and you love them, or you end up falling in love with them, or like want something with them, you know, it doesn't matter how long it takes, you know, if you actually feel that connection with them. You know what I'm saying? You just take the time that you need to wait, and kind of like surrender to it and allow yourself to like find each other. He's self-sabotaging. It's not because he thinks like you're some kind of crazy person and like you're clingy or anything. It's absolutely none of that. It just means he's self-sabotaging because of a lot of guilt, a lot of self-hate, and a lot of issues that he has in his life. There's a lot of outside of people that he's like speaking on about this, and they kind of like influenced himself, but he's going to come full circle. Judgment's going to be served, and things will be, you know, coming into effect. So just give it some time, okay, sweetheart? Alrighty, so I'm sending you all the love, Tina. Let me get you a self-care card, and then I'm going to move on to the next person. Was it another female that said something to him? Let me get another card for that. It's another female. Yeah, someone who's jealous. Someone who was jealous. I don't think it's somebody, not somebody that has eyes on them, though. Not somebody, it's just somebody who's, like, jealous of them finding happiness. I'm not sure. Does that make sense on who you would think it would be? Or if, because I don't think he's talking to anybody else or being with anybody else. He doesn't want anything right now. In general, it's not anything like another person. Okay. Yeah, baby. Damn. Well, keep me updated, babe. I'm sorry. I hate that when that stuff happens. But I'm sending you love. Let me get you a self-care card. And then, Alyssa, are you still in here, Alyssa? Alyssa, you're on deck, so get your question ready. Okay? Ooh, this one popped out, and then these two popped out. Okay, so, sweetheart. I literally just got this for somebody else. Connect with fire. So maybe get yourself, like, a candle. Take a hot... Ooh, you know what sounds good? A hot bath with some, like, candles and a glass of wine. If you drink wine. If not, get some, like, hot tea. Ooh. And just kind of enjoy yourself. And then connect with crystals. I'm your crystal girl. You know, if you need some crystals, I got you. I got you. Look at this one. I'll show you real quick. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, creamy, shiny, pink. You can't see it. It looks bad in that light. Oh, well. I'm learning. Alrighty. So I'm sending you all the love, my darling. Okay, Tina, keep me updated. You already follow me, so I was going to say follow me if you haven't already, but okay. Let's cleanse it up. Cleanse the energy. Scott blocked me after we've been hanging out and talking the past few months. What happened? Is he going to reach out to me soon? Will do. I'm sorry, baby Tina. I love you. I'm sorry, sweetie. Get yourself a candle, though. Okay, Miss Tina? Okay. Hold tight. Okay, so Alyssa, Scott blocked me after we've been hanging out talking the past few months. What happened? Is he going to reach out to me soon? What happened? Did he, so he ghosted you out of nowhere, basically. He ghosted you out of nowhere. That makes me feel pissed. Sorry, I keep shuffling so I can get... These shuffle so much better than my other ones. Okay. Alright. Oh. Oh. Ooh, honey. Okay, hold on. I'm drawing cards for you, sweetie. I'm not just over here going, ooh, ah, ah, you know. I see like little sneak peeks. So, I'm trying to see if it's an outside source, because that's initially like the first energy that I had got from it. Okay. So, when it says what will happen, like something happened, he had another person in his life come back from the past. I'm not sure if he had like an old relationship or an old fling come back, and that went ahead and they were uncomfortable with your friendship, and he, like, I don't know, why am I seeing all this? Oh, this makes me not feel good. Okay. So he's, ooh. I'm trying to, like, translate this for you in the best way that I can. So, basically, there was an ex or a past lover that came back into his life that caused him to kind of rethink things. They only came back as a friend or some kind of like old connection, maybe not even necessarily an ex, just like somebody in a past like situation, right? And this person kind of like hurt him, so he wasn't really giving them the time of day. But then things started changing. And I mean, he still has a connection with you, still has a blessing with you, but he decided to pursue that relationship with that. Aww. And that's why he blocked you, because they ended up kind of like almost connecting, baby. And this overall is causing like a lot of depression, feeling like there's like a missed opportunity, wondering what happened, because it did kind of come out of nowhere. I feel like he was really disrespectful in the way that he did it, and the least he could have done was just like explain like what happened. Yeah, that's exactly what you thought. Yeah. And it's just, he was really disrespectful, baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sad. So like when I do these readings and like I connect with your energy, like I can like connect to your energy. So I'm like getting all emotional because I can feel your energy, and I feel really bad about this. Like I can see how much like this is caused. Like you're trying to be really positive about this. Like I'm feeling that you're trying to be really like positive about it, but it's like really, it's been a huge stress for you. Like very disappointed, like you finally found somebody that you've been like investing with, and that you actually had good feelings for, somebody who you thought wasn't like going to be a jackass, and then they turned out to be a jackass. Sorry. So it's just lots of stress, and I can feel like the stress, everything attached to it. I feel like you feel powerless behind it, and because of this, it's like almost like seeding you down in like this other like deep-seated trauma that you have, maybe from like a past relationship or like a shitty narcissistic connection that we have here. But then it's also talking about letting go of anxiety, honey. It's talking about releasing your worry and your deep-seated fear that this wasn't your door. If you want this, I recommend that I want you to know that his energy isn't super positive. You know what I'm saying? So like when we're looking into this, I'm not seeing somebody who's like gonna turn a new leaf or anything like that. I see somebody who's like really negative. He didn't respect your feelings, and he completely just stopped talking to you out of nowhere, even after you guys have like gave each other like had exchanges of energy, spoke with each other. Just basically it's saying on here that it's not necessarily your door. So to wait around for that probably wouldn't be like the most beneficial thing. Because you don't want to be like somebody who's not being like invested in. But this is also causing you to be emotionally detached within things and not really like really wanting to go from where. And it's talking about basically right now is a time for like staying within yourself, like finding some peace, not worrying about anybody else, and like just getting your bag, get your money, and like focus on yourself. Now's the time for self-care, and that you're going to be having a unified love and a partnership coming very soon, another person when you're ready. And when this person comes, it's going to be somebody, because you've done all this work already, and it sucks because you like went through this and you're like, oh my gosh, I've gone through so much in the past. I thought I was turning a new leaf with people, and this person just went ahead and did the same thing. And this is causing like all of this stress here, baby. But it's talking about now's the time to have strength, okay? You're going to be able to get over this. We just have to have the courage, the perseverance to make things happen for yourself, okay, sweetheart? You also have to like find a balance within everything, within life in general. Let's get another one. This is talking about like abandonment, walking away. We're talking about transitioning, moving on, and finding yourself again. Letting go of like any negative energy, letting go of like any mental breakdowns within you. But I mean, he was dishonest. There was like lots of dishonesty, lies, cheating, all of the stuff that was attached to that, and that caused you to feel like this. Like you got stabbed in the back by somebody you were putting your energy into and you thought things were going good for. But it's talking about whenever anything does come around, which you will have the opportunity to go ahead and communicate with him. I feel like he's going to unblock you when things doesn't work out with this girl, and he's going to try and come back, and you have the opportunity to be like, listen, what you did to me was disrespectful. You're going to get yours. You're going to have judgment within there. You're going to get yours, and then you're going to delight and celebrate over it, because there's another person coming into your life which you're very close to success for. There's going to be two other people that are fighting for your attention. So, but you're not going to do that until you're ready, is what it said. And then we have the unified love and partnership coming to you in the end. All right. Does that make sense, Alyssa? Do you have another question, sweetheart? Hey guys, pause the questions. I'm in the middle of a paid reading. Hold tight, and then after that, we'll go ahead and recommence the free yes or no's after I finish with Kyla after this. Kyla's the last person on the list. If anybody wants to go ahead and get in line, they can go ahead and cash at me 1111 or hit that link in my bio. Let me know you paid, and we'll put you in line. But You said, yes, it makes so much sense. Oh, baby, should I unlock him and see if he reaches out? Let's see. Yeah. Huh. So this is like the Lovers card doesn't necessarily always mean like the lovers. It means like there's many choices to be made. So right now it's time to make a choice within this. So it's like you're kind of on the fence of this, but it almost says like just walking away from it. If you want him to reach out, he can. I would say unblock him and then kind of just leave it the way that you want to leave it. But he will eventually reach out. But now's the time for like letting go of this and stepping away from this energy and finding yourself with another thing and like putting yourself into another area where it's more beneficial to you and things are like really happening for you instead of just like being around somebody who's not showing up for you because you don't want to be dragged back in, especially when your feelings are so raw right now. You know, he could come back and be like, oh, this thing didn't work out. But you want to be able to set yourself up for the situation that you want, and do it without like affecting like your mind, your heart, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so right now you're really vulnerable, and if he contacts you back, think about like how you are as a person. Will you kind of like be vulnerable and listen to that? And is that really healthy for you? You know, think about what the most healthiest thing for you to do is. Okay. Do you have one more question, sweetheart? Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get a headache, you guys. Yuck. I need to get my big ass purse. I know it's obnoxious, like me. Walking around with a briefcase. You're welcome, Melissa, baby. Let me get you some other cards though, because I really want to get. I'm gonna get you a self-care card because I love these and I feel like they're good. Ooh, okay. Self-care. I know like 15 decks that we're working on. we got some decks, girl. Kyla, are you in here, baby? Go ahead and get your question ready. You're on deck. And guys, if anybody wants a reading like I just gave Alyssa, and then I will give it to Kyla, you can click that link in the bio or cash at me 1111. Let me know you paid, and we'll get you on the list. After Kyla, I don't have anybody. If not, go ahead and stick around. Stick around after Kyla. If we don't get any more paid readings, then we'll recommence the yes or no's. Okay, this is what we have here. Connect with crystals. So I'm not sure if you like crystals or you have any crystals, but crystals have like this amazing healing, power energy to them. They're beautiful. They do all this wonderful things. Like I'm the crystal lady too. I got you on crystals. So we see this beautiful fire quartz. This is talking about connecting with like the sacral chakra, things of that sort. So it's talking about finding a crystal if you don't have one already, and kind of like connecting with it, sitting with it, meditating it. You see? This is this beautiful fire quartz. And if you're interested in any crystals, I got you, okay? I also have crystal healing jewelry that allows us to connect and heal ourselves that you can just wear around. Yeah, girl, I got you. So, if you want to, too, you can connect me later. I have a crystal deck where we can pick out which crystal is the best for you and stuff like that. And all my prices are really great. So, but that's outside of this. All right. So there's that, and then I also want you to make an altar. So I want you to make a self-care altar to yourself. So an altar doesn't necessarily have to be like a witchy altar. It could just mean like a love altar. So like make an area where you feel like when you look at it, you feel good. So like me, like I make altars that are like beauty altars, like an altar in your bathroom. Like get your perfume all pretty, get on like a pretty glass mirror, and like put like all these pretty things, like decorating, do like an altar like that, so that you could like surrounded by beauty, you know, because you are beautiful. Okay, Alyssa, let me know, baby doll. I will talk to you soon, okay, sweetheart? Good luck with everything. I'm sorry you went through that. I felt your energy, and I know that there's a lot of pain, and like you're over here trying to be put on good face, saving face, baby. But it's okay to feel your feelings, sit with them, and then, you know, let go of that asshole. Or, you know, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, okay, sweetheart? Alrighty. Kyla. She went ahead and commented, but everybody else commented. Pause the comments, guys. After Kyla, we will recommence the free yes or no's, okay? Kyla, darling Kyla. Let me go ahead and look back up and see if I saw your question. Maybe I can find it, because I do think you asked. Is my list closed for the night? No, Brittany, it's not. I still have couple more spots. I gotta pay the crystal guys, so it's open. We're not doing. I'm staying on a little bit longer than usual tonight. But Kyla, I'm looking for you, baby doll. Here we go. Okay. I found out after 3 months since I had my I'm pregnant. Will this baby make it? Am I doing everything right? Oh, I love these kind of readings, Kyla. Are you here with me? Can you hear me? I won't want to start the reading without you being right here. Just type yes if you're here. Okay. First off, ooh, baby, you're doing great, okay? I'm going to channel, because I use tarot cards as a point of reference, but I actually speak with your spirit guides, I speak with my spirit guides, and I also can look into your energy. Usually I use tarot cards to kind of like help me get into this, but this I'm going to be able to just channel completely free because I got so much information. So first off, you're doing amazing. You're doing a great job with everything that you need to do. Don't be worried about this pregnancy not sticking. There was nothing that you could have done in the past to make that happen. And then what happened is like this process actually made your body stronger for you to go ahead and carry this new baby. So I'm seeing that it was a leap of spirits too, just so you know. So it wasn't like one spirit and then another spirit. It's a leap of spirits. So this baby was ready to incarnate you no matter what. It's just the first body that it had didn't have everything that it needed. And this is like a better, like healthier rendition of it. So it's the same spirit that's ready to incarnate with you. They've been meant to incarnate with you. And it's feminine energy. So, but the thing is, though, is it doesn't necessarily have to be a female. It just means that it's feminine energy, because we can reincarnate like from a past life, and I could have been a male in a past life, things of that sort. All I'm saying that now is that the person that you have, like the baby, has like feminine energy. It's very positive. You're doing everything that you need to do. It's almost like you're like meticulously making sure everything is happening for yourself. This is great. This is a great pregnancy. It's going to be very healthy. If there is anything happening, it could be something minor, like maybe like something minor, not like hypertension or anything, but maybe possibly like gestational diabetes, something very minor. August 30th. Oh, it's coming up. Okay. So, but they're doing, everything is good. Everything's going to be great. You're going to go full term. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to deliver, 7 days early. 7 days earlier than your due date. So they're going to give you a due date, but you're going to deliver 7 days before that, okay? It's going to be a happy, healthy pregnancy. I'm not seeing any complications coming along with it. You're going to make through fine. It's just going to be a waiting game, and it's going to be like almost like, wow, this is taking like so long. Oh, I'm so happy. This is taking so long. You're like, I just want to meet my baby. I just want to meet my baby. I just want to meet my baby. Like, when is my baby coming? Your baby is cooking. It's going to be amazing. As soon as your baby comes out, it's going to be the most amazing, beautiful experience of your life. It's going to change you completely as a person, again, and it's just going to make you really turn into this, like, amazing, peaceful experience, okay? The baby's also going to be healthy with no complications, like no issues mentally or health-wise. It's going to be a very healthy situation from beginning to end. That is because you are really making sure that your body's getting all your nutrients and everything like that. They're saying that you're going hard. You don't even need to go as hard as you're going, but it's okay, because what you're doing is like really setting up a line for it. This is so beautiful. This is so wonderful for you. And this is the same baby that's been wanting to reincarnate for you. So when you look at that spirit, you know that you were meant to have your child, and that child was meant for you. What did we say? I'm so proud of you. Oh, look at that brand. See, we're here for you. So we're here for you, baby. It's wonderful. It's an amazing experience. They are saying that you may suffer with a little bit of like something within your throat. Like, you know, I'm not sure of what's that thing called when you like acid reflux or something, like acid reflux or heartburn. So you may have a little bit of heartburn with it, which is very common. Like, I even had heartburn in my pregnancies. That's going to probably be the only thing that's going on with it. But it could be that, or possibly the worst thing I'm seeing is gestational diabetes, which is a very simple thing. It's just all about monitoring your diet. But people tell me I should just adopt and that I shouldn't have kids. What kind of jackass says that to somebody, Kyla? Who would say that? Yeah, look, see, Brandon's got it. Brandon knows. Like, for real, somebody would tell you that. Like, I mean, I think that's a beautiful sentiment, but to tell somebody, like, to not have babies, like, that your fiance's mom, girl, is that a little bit of, like, you're taking my baby boy away kind of energy? Because that's how I feel with that. But that's okay. You're doing amazing. The baby's going to be healthy. Yeah, see? The baby's going to be healthy. You're doing a great job. And this is also going to bring you, like, on a whole new level with your partner. You're just going to be, like, getting on this whole new level, this huge connection. And you guys are going to fall in love, like, even more than you already been. I love you too, baby. You're just going to fall in love, like, on a completely different level. It's just this beautiful, positive experience that's going to go great for you. The spirits are telling me to enjoy every moment of it. To enjoy every moment and live in peace. Because I know right now you haven't had this reading. You haven't really known after having the miscarriage. You're like, I'm not sure what's going to go on. And it almost leaves you, like, in a sense of panic every moment and every day. Yeah. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Like, I want this so bad. I want my body to, your body's not betraying you, baby. It was just not your time, okay? It wasn't just the time at that time. And now it's beautiful. So it also allowed your body to, okay, this is crazy because this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It allowed your body to kind of, like, make the subtle changes that it needed to in order to, like, get your body ready for pregnancy. So even though you were pregnant, it allowed your body to almost get into a better frame of mind. It helped with, like, hormone production, everything like that, to make this pregnancy even more successful for you. So you don't have to worry. I can 100% tell you that you don't have to worry. Everything is going to be beautiful and wonderful, and just keep doing like you're doing. Okay, sweetheart? Okay, Kyla, darling. Do you have another question, Kyla, baby? The day after I found out. Oh, she's still typing. Thanks, Britta, for liking the live, baby. Oh my gosh, I just lost half the deck. I'm waiting for your comment, baby. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. So if you see me like doing that. Look at that, Brandon. You're literally the nicest person ever, Brandon. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Mary Psychic, for the follow, sweetie. So the day after you found out, because I had, the day after I found out. The day after you found out what, baby? Yeah, Olivia, I don't have anybody in line after I finish this reading with Kyla, so stick around and we'll do the yes or no's after that, okay, sweetheart? Just kind of hang out. Oh, Brittany's in line. Actually, pause. After we do reading with Brittany, thanks, Brittany, baby. Let me put you down, sweetheart. She's just over here being patient. Love Brittany. Have a baby by me. Baby, be a millionaire. Where is my readings at? That song's stuck in my head. Well, what in tarnation? I think that's the funniest thing ever. Whenever I heard that, I heard somebody say that. Oh, baby. Look, I understand. I went through that as well. I have rainbow babies, so I completely understand how hard of a taxing thing that is, and I can also understand the fear and the stress that you have afterwards. And I just want you to know that I'm confirming from Spirit. It's so funny. This is the stone for fertility, and I'm talking about this. I see this peach moonstone. This doesn't, like, show very well. Not sure if you guys can see the shine on it, but anyways, I can tell you without a doubt that things are going to go great for you, and that's immediately the first thing that I heard. So that's why I was really excited to tell you, because I kind of get, like, a sense of knowing. So it's good. No worries, Brandon. Stick around after I do Brittany. We do free yes or no's, so you can stick around for there, and we can get some more. Okay, sweetheart. Alrighty, so Kyla, do you have any other questions, baby doll? Or do you want me to draw you a self-care card, Mama? I'm gonna grab the self-care card because you put it up there. Oh, it didn't write with my. I found out the next day. No, that's the last thing I saw. I think they they filtered it out. So Kyla, put like some words together, like don't put any spaces, just write it without any spaces in it. I'll still be able to read it. That way it doesn't get flagged on the TikTok thing because they flag it out. The only words that I flag that people can't write is inbox. If anybody says that, then it doesn't post it because that allows other people, like other readers, to come in here and not like poach people and be like, inbox me and I'll answer your question. Because I think that's rude. Hi, Jax. Fiance. I don't know if you can see it. Fiance. So we want to know what's going on. Yeah. So we want to know what's going on with the fiance. It didn't say, baby. I'm sorry. Hey, was it Pizel? So paid readings cover anywhere from 2 to 3 questions. We look really in depth into your situation. I don't shy away from anything. It talks about there's a comment up. I don't shy away from anything. It's only $11.11. Oh, baby. Is anybody else seeing the comment? Because I don't see it, honey. I'm so sorry. It just says fiance. Are you sure? Well, let's ask anyways, because I have a feeling I know what it's talking about. It says with your, things are going to get better within your situation with your mother-in-law. It's just talking about don't be reckless, and be, like, right now you're in a state where your emotions are kind of raw, and she seems like the kind of person that could rub you the wrong way or be kind of disrespectful to you. So just kind of let that fly in one ear and out the other, and know that your husband, that's his mother, so he's going to be, he feels kind of conflicted with some things. It says whatever feelings that you have, just kind of let them be, and think about them a couple days before you act on them, because you don't want to be emotionally pissed off at her because she's being a jerk face, okay? And then self-care card, baby. Make a vision board. I love these. Make a vision board. Brittany, are you in here, baby doll? I love you, baby. Follow me if you haven't already. And then I also want you to do some deep breathing. So I want you to sit with yourself later and just kind of think about the situation. And I need you to do this, okay? Listen, you want to do a breath of 4. So we do breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in and do that same process over and over again. I want you to do that about 5 or 10 times. That's a really great way to go ahead and bring yourself peaceful and still of mind. There's also, I want to suggest something to you. I'm not sure if you're familiar with YouTube, but you can go ahead and do YouTube. You can type on there pregnancy meditations, okay? And there are these beautiful pregnancy meditations where it allows you to sit there and allows you to really connect with the spirit and the energy of the baby and your body, and it kind of brings you closer. And it's a really beautiful experience. It's totally free and it's on YouTube. So go ahead and look that up, okay? Alrighty, thanks, Brandon, sweetheart. Yeah, baby, look it up. It's lots of wonderful things. Alexis. Pregnancy reading. All the readings the same thing. They're $11.11. If anybody wants to... Oh, Pizel. Okay, is it Pizel? Pizel? I'll put you on right after this, okay? Pizel. Oh, my chair made it. Okay. So we got you. Alrighty. Brittany, what is your question, darling? What's your first question? Yeah, Alexis, if you'd like to do a paid reading, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111. If not, go ahead and stick around after I do a read for Brittany and Pizel. We can go ahead and recommence the free yes or no's. You've read me before about this. I just want an update since sometimes we do. Well, Nate and I get back together. I remember we read together. I remember. Forgive me because, you know, I do readings all day, every day. So I don't necessarily remember all the details. I just remember your energy. Because, you know, people, they don't remember what you talk to them about or tell them. They just remember how you made them feel. So, Maya, I think it was Maya D'Angelo said that, and it was like a beautiful saying, and it's never been any more truer. Because you could go ahead and go years down the line and not remember what anybody had talked about, but you'll remember how they made you feel. Alrighty, so we want to know... Hey guys, please pause the comments. Love you so much. Pause the comments until I'm done with the paid readings, okay? If you want to just stick around in the background, just make sure you're liking the live and following me. So, well, Nate and I get back together one day. Ooh. Babe. Okay. 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 So, Brittany, baby. So when we get this card, it means like there's a little bit of depression attached to the situation. It's like things have gone by for a really long time, and you're kind of like, okay, where are things going here? I'm kind of like just kind of sitting out in limbo, and this is causing you to kind of be a little bit depressed. You're feeling like you have a missed opportunity, and you're not like really willing to like, it's almost like you're kind of chilling off on your own, and not really listening to a lot of like the things other people are telling you. I'm not sure if somebody's talking to you about this, but they're trying to hand you like a little bit of support, but you're kind of just doing your own thing right now, which is good. You know, that's what you got to do. Then we have here, it's like almost like you really want to control the situation. You really want this to happen within your time, but the guides are saying that it's going to take a little bit more time within this. Okay, we're having delights and celebrations once that goes ahead and goes forth. But you just have so much wonderful, like you have anticipation, expectation. You're like, okay, well, I put so much energy into this. I've waited for so long. I really want to know what's going on at this point in time. It's talking about following your intuition when it comes to this, okay? It's talking about an intense and sudden change happening very soon, okay? But things are, more. Things have been going really slow pace for you, but then this card shows that things are going to be very quickly. They're going to be picking up pace very soon. Let me get you some time frames and a little bit more in depth, okay? I just like to show you the cards, a couple that I have here. Okay, wonderful. Okay, babe. So, ooh, people are commenting. Guys, please hold the comments. Thank you, Brandon, baby. Thanks, Casey, for the follow. Okay, so right now, they're talking about it will happen for you, okay? It's talking about kind of like making a breakthrough very soon. We're having progress within the situation, but you've almost taken on so much within this situation, you're kind of like burdened about it. Like you are so worried about it happening, and you kind of want to control the outcome and make it happen faster than it is. But the guys are just saying to have some patience within this, okay? It's saying wonderful, positive success, perseverance, things are coming to you. Okay, we're seeing happiness, triumph, optimism. So you just have to keep remaining positive about this. Things will go ahead and come full circle. We're making changes just a little bit at a time, okay? I feel like you kind of like, there's like a lack of self-trust out here. It's just talking about accepting it and listening to your intuition within this, okay? It's talking about embracing like your divine feminine energy and not being like negative about it, like thinking about, okay, instead of thinking, you know, it's not going to happen, which I know you sit here and you go back and forth where you're like, it's going to happen, it's not going to happen, it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. Well, I'm not sure why it's not happening yet. That's just because you got so much other stress within this. It's talking about following your intuition within this, and like, when things do happen, we have to set clear. I'm not sure if I told you this last time because I keep said this already. But open communication and setting clear boundaries within you too, okay? Things are coming back into full circle. It's just there's a lot of stress within it. Now, let's get a time frame on when you're going to get back together. Because just so you know, I figured out a way to get more time frames that are a little bit more intense. So, when are you and Nate getting back together? Okay, we're seeing October 13th to October 22nd is when we're making breakthroughs within things. Okay, so what's the month? It's August, September. So you still have about a month and 2 weeks to go, okay? But October 13th to October 22nd. Do you have a pen, baby? Write that down. Get a pen and write it down. I'm going to put this card aside because that's the Libra energy, okay? But that's when things are going to come full circle with you. I feel like that's when you're getting back together, okay? But it's until then, it's talking about like just having the confidence and worrying about yourself, being self-sufficient. That's the week after my birthday. Yeah, so you know what it's probably going to be? It's probably going to be like he's going to text you and he's going to be like, happy birthday. And then you're like, oh my gosh, thanks. And then you guys are going to start talking again. That's what's going to head and bond you two together. But it's saying right until then, it's time to be independent. So go out, be a social butterfly. Go out, maybe have some drinks with some friends. If you can't drink or do anything like that, go out and have some tea with your friends. Go out and do that. If you don't have no friends, go make some friends, baby. I got you. Come to Ohio. But seriously, go out and take care of yourself. Go take yourself to a movie. Do something like that to where you feel like you're kind of like getting yourself out of the environment that you're in right now. Because right now we're going through loop after loop after loop. You know what I mean? Of like feeling stressed, wondering when it's going to happen. That's not something that's like totally overtaking your mind and you're like, oh, I can't go on, you know. But it's been a big stressor, and it's almost kind of like causing you to like block your creativity. It's blocking like a lot of other energy that's coming to you, and you just want to still kind of like transition from this. You want to transition into this like beautiful, wonderful energy. You worked really hard to kind of get to this place like mentally, and it's talking about just going out and taking care of yourself. Like you said, be lighthearted with him, and he invited me to a movie tonight. He invited you to a movie? Yay! Like, that's so exciting. Are you gonna go? Are you going tonight? I don't know what time it is for you. But he's still cold when he talks to me, so I'm so confused as fuck. Okay, let's get some more time frame. That's why they said that. See, the more in depth we get, the more I can interpret in these cards. Okay, baby? So we have, what is this? Where's the one at? It was the 7. I like to look at the pictures so I can remember the things on it. So basically it says things are really slow pace. Like they're going slow pace for you. You're wondering when this is going to happen, when things are going to go ahead and come back together. And then they're going to hit a fast pace with you. Okay, it's just talking about rest, relaxation. Wow. Hold on. Hold tight. Hey, hold tight, Alexis, okay? He's just got a lot of stuff going on right now. He's not trying to be cold with you. He's still trying to put an effort out there. But that's what they were saying, be a social butterfly. Okay, that makes sense. So still remain your positive self and act like it doesn't bother you that he's not speaking to you in that sense. Like he's not kind of being cold, if that makes sense. That's why this is abandoned with her. See, this is making a lot more sense now when we look at this. So we get the 7 of Cups. This is talking about like withdrawn and kind of like out of things. And that's his energy within this. It's talking about just kind of like being positive and being a social butterfly, going out there, doing your thing. That's exactly what it was. Okay. And it says don't like have any anxiety around this. Don't have any fear. Don't be restless within this. And then kind of like embrace your passionate side. Embrace your confidence. Kind of just do your thing and go out and have fun. And show him the things that he fell in love with, you know. We're seeing he's very attractive, you're very attractive, and he's going to be very attracted to like the independence and the fact that you're not being triggered by the way that he's acting, and that's going to cause him to be like, oh, okay, that's going to take some time to go ahead and get through this. And then why am I getting a new time frame? Okay, so what was the other one for this time? I don't remember the other time. That was October. Because I'm popping in here September 12th to October 12th, which is different. September 12th to October 12th. But it's talking about releasing things like October 13th, okay? So there's going to be like some change to this, but then we also have something going on September 12th to October 12th. So I feel like this is you guys, why is that? Hold tight, baby. Yeah, that's just like you're when you're in your transition healing period. It says don't let his energy like affect you and just keep doing the same thing. You're being lighthearted, being positive with this. It says don't be reckless, but we're seeing fresh beginnings with this. It says be your free-spirited self and kind of like show him the reason that you guys fell in love, you know? Very close to success. And just keep having the persevering, and like the way he's acting is the cards are saying that's a test of faith. So that's seeing like where he's at, if that makes sense. Like they're trying to see where he's trying to gauge you by how he's acting. And when you show him that you're not into that, that's cool. It also says you're like a nurturing, healing kind of energy here. And to like show all sorts of your personality. I don't know how you can do that within one thing, but it's exciting. Yay. Do you have another question, baby doll? Okay, sweetie. Darling Brittany. Do you have one more question, honey, or do you want me to draw a soul truth card or a self-care card? Soul truth or self-care? You choose. Or dark purple or light purple. That's a good way. Soul truth, got you. I love these ones. I feel like these are beautiful. Because self-care is beautiful, too. But these are awesome. This one. Ooh, two. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you. No matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, and enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul, okay? And then this other one, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Fill your heart, take a break, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Yay. Wonderful. Oh, baby. I'm so glad that resonated with you. I'm sending you all the love. Good luck with everything with Nate, okay? He doesn't feel like he's just like a bad guy. Just it's a bad time, you know? You know how it goes. Brandon's so nice, you guys. He's so nice. Alrighty. I'm sending you love, Brittany. Let me know if you need anything else, okay? Alexis, I am actually now on Pizel, which is the last one that I have on the list. Pizel, are you in here, sweetie? God is good. And yeah. God is great. Yeah. God is good. Oh, it's cool. Thanks, Brandon. It's okay, hon. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Hi, Zell. Are you in here, darling? Are you in here? Alexis, what's your question, sweetie? No, sweetie. We're having an intense and sudden change happening for you. We're seeing a transformation. So it's not right now, honey. Okay, Miss Alexis? I was just doing Alexis questions right now for that one question because she's been sticking around asking for a while. So, alrighty. So, Pizel, I'm gonna go ahead and recommence the free yes or no questions and wait around for you. Hey, Paris. Hey, baby doll. In the meantime, Pizel's not answering. She's the last person I have on the list. So this is how it works. You can ask one yes or no question. I give you like that with like a little bit of a mini read attached to it. And then if you ask another question, I just ask that you send a gift as an even exchange of energy. It doesn't have to be anything other than a rose. And then just make sure you're liking the live in the background, sharing it, and that helps me out so much. All right, so let's go ahead and recommence this. Carl is, what are you looking for? Is Claire lying to me about what happened in Hereford? No, honey. Let go of the anxiety and the fear attached to that situation, okay? They're not lying at all. I can send a rose? Oh, sure, babe. I mean, it doesn't... Yeah, you can send a rose for another one. Paris, when my friend Bam asked me out. Yes, it's talking about, like, letting go, like, making a breakthrough within this situation. Having, like, the confidence. That's exciting. Thank you, Mushkash Said, for the roses, darling. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Moosh, discuss, think of me. Yes, there's lots of long-term success with that. So keep having the persevering to keep going through that. Thanks, Carl, for the roses, darling. Ugh, I'm trying. Oh, I'm sorry, Annie. He's so cute. We both shy. Girl, don't you be shy. Don't be shy. Go for it. Life is too short to wait around. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. Wait. Pizel is here. Where? I didn't see Pizel. Where's Pizel? There you are. Okay, wonderful. Sorry, honey. I was calling for you. Your turn is now. I was calling for you, sweetheart. I couldn't find you, so I was like, I'm just gonna recommence the readings until then because I didn't want. Pizel, what did you pay on sweethearty? Sweetheart. Sweethearty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Venmo. Hold on. Haley. Okay, I was like, who's Haley? So I'm gonna call you Haley if that's okay. Darling Haley. Wonderful. Thank you, Brandon. Okay, so Haley, now how this works is I want you to think of a really in-depth question. The more in-depth the question and the more in-depth the look into the situation that you need to let me know what's going on, the more I'm able to channel for you. If not, we can go ahead and get into this cold, and I'll look right into the deck for this. But if you want real in-depth energy, I have to be able to ask the question to the deck really in-depth. So if I say what's going to happen tomorrow, I'll get a question. It'll tell me things like things are going to be good. You know, they'll be peaceful. And then they're going to be stressful at one point, you know, stuff like that. But if the more in-depth it is, like, I can be really into that, okay? Mushka. So a mini read is $11.11. Yeah, I got you, baby. And if anybody wants a more in-depth read, like way in-depth reading, I have other options on my page. Typically I charge... for this specific reading that I'm giving you now, I charge like $30 outside of TikTok, $30 to $60 for just everybody to know. You're welcome, Mush. Brandon has become he's moderating over here. Thank you, sweetheart. And my Cash App, if anybody needs that information, this is my name right here. It's $ Erin Sears 11. Let me know you paid. Because I don't get the notification until after. And if anybody wants a private reading outside of this, you can still click that link inside of my bio, and it will take you to my Etsy page with all my other options. And some of them are even a little bit more affordable. Like if you just have like a question where you want to know whether or not I'm pregnant, that's on there, or like pregnancy read, fertility, anything like that. I have that on there. I have like, I can tell you what the gender of your baby is. Little mini things like that too. I also have on there, but it's a little bit more affordable things. Or they go by questions as well. So that's all on there. And that is all on there. Thank you, Brandon, darling. Thank you, Tina, for my choco strawberries. Darling, thank you very much. Are you still in here, Haley? Did you write the question? Because if you wrote the question, Miss Haley, I did not see it, baby doll. Hey, Jocelyn, baby. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you for my rose, honey. Will I ever have another baby? If so, when? Ooh, I love these kind of readings. I'm listening to the guides right now as I do this. Oh, shiz. Hold tight, sugar bear. Cards are telling me to take the cards that are face down. Hold tight. Oh, there's only 2. That's we ever have another baby? So this is initially saying that yes, you will have another baby, but it's talking about finding balance and being patient within this energy. We're seeing like some healing that needs to be done. I'm not sure if what's that pertaining to, like some healing, not even like on a body level, but like on a cellular level. We're definitely seeing that happening for you though, okay? They're saying that you're a very independent and supportive person. If there's anybody that could like really push through this, it's you. You're very nurturing, protective, kind of like motherly energy already. Probably because you said you had another child, right? So, but this is just something that's going to become like a peace of mind for you. When we're having another baby, let's get a time frame for you. It's also saying with the situation, I want you to let go of the anxiety attached to it. Release any worried or deep-seated fears like behind it on whether or not it's going to be a healthy situation or anything like that, because all I'm seeing in here is that it's going to be healthy. There's not going to be any problems within it at all. You just have to release the worry attached to it. Things are taking a little while for you. I'm not sure if it's taken longer this time, and every time it's like sad. I'm not sure if you've done like a fertility journey or anything like that, because I'm seeing here, but we're seeing for like baby. So I'm going to give you two different things, okay? Thanks, Tina. I'm going to give you two different things, okay? So we're getting the number 5. So this can be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years. Any kind of rendition of that. I'm not really necessarily feeling 5 years, but I just want you to know that 5 is the number that is attached to the situation, okay? So it could be like 5, anything. It could be the month of May. It could be the 5th day of the week, 5 p.m. when you find out. Anything like that. That's how you know that this is attached to the situation. The number 5. When it comes to pregnancy and things of that sort. So it could even be like the month that you deliver, the month that you get pregnant, things of that sort. When it comes to all of that other stuff, we're seeing March 11th to April 10th as another like time frame on possibly either getting pregnant or like waiting until then, because that's the other time frame for like making a breakthrough within this energy is March 11th to April 10th, which is, I believe it's like Pisces, Aries tusks, like on the tusk of that. So, sorry, I had to pause the person spamming. Don't be afraid of the unknown, honey, and just have the confidence within this. There's like almost like it's causing like a stress, like all across the way, like I'm not even sure within your relationship, because you just like want it to happen, but it says it's going to happen for you. And now it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to wait till that March-April date, like I told you. It just means that you have to look for the rendition of 5. So even it may be within like 5 weeks or 5 months, some kind of rendition of that. So look out for that. But that's when it says when we're going to have another baby. Like I said, it's going to be very successful, very positive, and a very healthy situation for you and the child. And just have the hope and the direction. We're seeing lots of fertility within this. Lots of discipline and focus. But it's beautiful. It's enjoy the journey that you have now, and just let things fall into it. You're doing everything you can. Health-wise, you're doing everything you can. So it's good, baby. Are you still here, Haley, baby? Did you hear that, sweetie? Hey, Miss Vixen. How are you doing, baby? Oh, I missed Alita. You're welcome, baby. Do you have another question for me, Haley? Wonderful, Moosh. Let me put you down. What did you pay on Moosh? Thank you, baby doll. Venmo got you. Venmo. We've been trying for 3 years. Oh, baby. 3 years? I'm sure you have it, but if you don't already, do you have like a fertility app where it tracks your cycle? Yes, Miss Jocelyn. I'm sure you have it. You probably looked up all the ways that you can possibly do it. But if not, there's these apps where you can put in like the time and the day that you like start your cycle, and then when you end, and then that will tell you from that after like a couple months where you are most fertile. And you can also like measure your temperature of your body, like take your temperature every morning before you get out of bed. Your cycle's messed up. Oh. So then you need to follow the temperature technique. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. You can get a thermometer, a regular thermometer, and look into it. Like you can, it's called like basal temperature. And once you take your temperature of your divine feminine area, your sacral chakra area, and you write that down every single day. And that actually is a great way to tell. It's like when your temperature's off, in a sense, that'll tell you when you're fertile, and that's better than any app or anything like that. And it works really great. It'll allow you to that as well as like the consistency. You can message me about it if you want it later, if you don't want to put it all out there. But I'm sending you all the love. Good luck. Do you have any more questions for me, honey? Oh, it has to be the same time every morning. Oh, I didn't know that. You sure it has to be the same time? I get you. I get you. I did not know about that. I apologize. Thank you for giving me some information. Well, good luck with that. I think it's going to go good for you. I mean, I know it's going to go for you. The cards are saying it's good for you. So keep in mind, we got the number 5. And then also between March, I forget what day I said, March 3rd to April. It was Aries, Pisces cusp. Girl, I feel that. You don't want to be up at 5:30. I feel that. I feel it. Maybe just do it for a month. Set an alarm. But I feel you can set an alarm, do it or keep it in your purse no matter where you're at. But I feel you, babe. She's like, I'm not trying to be up at 5:30 in the morning. It's the weekend. Mama deserves a break. I feel that, especially as a parent already. Trust me. It's going to go good for you, okay, sweetheart? I'm going to get you a self-care card, and then I'm going to move on to mush, okay, sweetheart? And if you haven't already, Haley, go ahead and follow me so that we can keep track of each other. You're welcome, sweetheart. This one. Oh, girl. You want to see what your self-care is? That says sex. If you couldn't read it. Don't ban me, TikTok, they're clothed. But that's your self-care, girl. You know, especially attaining to the situation. Girl, go get your man. Oh, that was funny. I needed that laugh. Mood. Period. All right, Haley. I'm sending you all the love, baby doll. Okay. Moosh. Right, Tina? Right? I never get that card. Darling Moosh, baby doll. What is... Now, I told Haley this before, but I'm not sure if you were, you may have been out or anything like that. The more in-depth the question, the more in-depth the answer. So, let's look into it. What does Gus feel about me? Is there anything here for us? Let's see. Pause the comments, guys. If you want a more in-depth reading, you can click the link in the bio or cash at me 1111. Let me know you paid, and we'll look into your situation. Right now, after Moosh, I don't have anybody in line, so if not, you guys can just go ahead and stick around in the background, and I will go ahead and get you afterwards. And we do free yes or no's after that. He's kind of closed off, but I know there's something there. We're not a thing. Both single. I got you. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. My daughter just dropped her bottle. Okay, so he's a very passionate kind of person. It's not something that shows like surface level, but he's very passionate, very brave, very fearless, like confident energy. He's got a hero complex, so he likes to save people. He's also kind of like a nurturing homebody. You guys kind of have like a lot of the same energy together. You guys take a lot of the same energy together. Okay, let's see here. It's talking about manifesting things for yourself. Let's see what else. Okay. Now, when it comes on whether or not is there anything, first off, let's ask, are they going to be together? Yes. Yes, it's just talking about seizing the moment when things are going to be changed. We're seeing a big change happening very soon. Things have kind of been slow paced for a while, and you're like, I'm not really sure whether or not I should go ahead and dive into this. But they're saying now is the time to do that. We're seizing the moment, and once you kind of like put your energy out there on what you want, and kind of like be the first person to step it out, then we're seeing lots of gaining momentum, fast paced, rapid changes. Attached to that situation. We're seeing new beginnings coming to you, lots of opportunities, lots of abundance within that situation. It's just talking about don't like be anxious, and because it's kind of like hard to put yourself out there, to like take that step. But they're saying when you do that, and you kind of show that you take that opportunity, then we have knight in shining armor coming around being like, hey, this is what I want. Like, he's been feeling the same way that you're feeling is what I'm seeing on here, but he doesn't really know how to like go about it because he values you as a person, and he looks at you like, oh, this is kind of like a great person, like I'm not really sure where to go from here. It's talking about finding the balance, not being stressed out, and letting go of any anxiety or deep-seated fears, and taking that time to go ahead and meet your oh, thanks, baby. To go ahead and meet you. It says, don't let this dictate your feelings with him. That's okay. I know you've dealt with like a lot of dishonest people in the past, someone who never took responsibility for your actions, and it kind of made you hesitant on love, but you're kind of like turning a new leaf within yourself, okay, when it comes to love. Positive things. We're seeing lots of changes, lots of good things coming for you. You just have to be the one to go ahead and speak up because he's nervous. So yeah, baby. Whew. So he's very nervous about things. He's very attracted to you. He kind of feels like you're a little bit out of his league. So he doesn't really know how to go about things. But I would definitely take the step to go ahead and say something. He's confident, which is weird because he's confident. But he also feels like you're out of his league. I'm not sure where this is leading from because he's not like insecure or anything like that, which is what I'm seeing. He's confident, but he also feels like you're out of his league in a sense. So it's just talking about having balance and patience with him. His cup runneth over with you. He's got lots of joy, new love, feelings. Oh, I'm so glad, baby. Lots of new love, new feelings within this. And then you're very feminine. You've been embracing like your divine feminine energy. You're very compassionate. You have like this kindness about you. And when you guys kind of meet, you have like this wonderful, beautiful mixing and melding of like all this like really great energy within each other. Okay, there's a magnetic pull within you, and you kind of like have been like on the fence. You're like, I'm not really sure if I want to go ahead and do this or what I should do, but they're saying take the leap, take the leap. It's time to seize the moment, go out there and speak your truth. That doesn't mean like you got to go out there and be like, blah, 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 this is how I feel. You can go ahead and go about it in a real classy, confident way and be like, hey, you know what? We're both adults, we're both adults and I find you attractive, and, I'm just wondering how you felt. And if you want a couple days to like think it over, go ahead, which, he ain't going to take no couple days, but you can even do it on a text message if you want to. But it's talking about seizing the moment and putting your energy out there, because as soon as he gets that green light, girl, boom, he's coming out. He's going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling the same way too. This is how I feel too. Wow. Oh, I'm so glad that you finally said something, because I've been wondering the same thing. Yes, you should be the one making the moves for sure. He doesn't know what... He's going slow pace because he's afraid that he's got, I don't know, there's something like in his past where he was like afraid. That's like the one thing that he's kind of like lacking confidence on, is making that first move, especially with you. Like normally with other people he would do it, but he's nervous, okay, because he looks at you and he values like the energy that you guys share with each other, and it's talking about, and then we have blessings, wishes coming true. So go for it, baby. Go for it. But it's also talking about balance. So finding balance, like time balance, time management, things of that sort. So, Yeah, go for that move. Find that balance, baby. King of Swords. The King of Swords are recommend, like, mean, like, words. So, like, words spelled back, like, in a weird way is sword. Like, if you mix the letters up, that's what it means. And that's what that card means. It's like, this is the communication card. This is the king of communication. Do you know what I'm saying? And then king is also masculine. That's the masculine energy. That's the go for it kind of energy. That's the go after it. So that's your go. That's your really strong yes to go ahead and speak on this and take the time to go ahead and say that. Oh, thank you, Mush. Thank you, baby doll. Do you have another question for me, honey? Hey, Caesar, hold tight, sweetheart. I am in the middle of a paid reading. If you'd like a more in-depth reading like this, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111. Let me know you paid, and we'll put you on the list. I don't have anybody on the list after this. But if not, after that, just go ahead and stick around, and I will, I'll be finishing the reading in a little bit, and then we'll recommence the free yes or no's. Okay. Thank you, baby mush. When would be a good time to go ahead and, like, speak to him? Sooner the better. Sooner the better. We're getting August 23rd to September 1st. What's today? What's today? Is it August? Virgo energy, okay? August 20th. Okay, look at that. Cass, let me put you down, sweetheart. Got you in a little bit, Brandon. I appreciate you. He's a Virgo. Get out of town. Get out of town. Look at that. So we're seeing August 23rd to September 1st. Go ahead and do some like melding around within then, or like even sooner than later. But we're seeing big changes happening within the situation between August 23rd and September 1st. Virgo energy. Look at that. Earth sign. And it says just enjoy yourself. Be careless. Be like innocent and playful and fun with it. Just enjoy yourself. Because you never know if this is the last time that you fall in love. You know, you could fall in love and then be with them forever. So enjoy the process, you know. It's a beautiful experience. It's a beautiful sentiment when you think of it that way. Whenever you're falling in love with somebody, you're getting into a new relationship, you could be like, man, this could be my last first kiss. This could be my last, you know, first date. You know what I mean? Like, it's beautiful. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy every moment of it. And recognize it for the beauty that it is, okay? You're welcome, sweetie. Let me get you a self-care card, okay? I'm excited. Follow me if you haven't already, Mush. That way that you keep me updated on this. I better be invited to the wedding. No, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm serious. Okay, sweet. Ooh, drink tea. Drink tea. So if you don't like tea, wine. Yay! That'll be so fun. So, drink tea or wine. You know, I like both. But it's just talking about, you just bought tea? Look at that. That's exciting. Girl, no way. I haven't gotten this card for anybody. I just got it for the last reading, too. Boo. Self-care. You know you were feeling that energy. That's so funny. I literally just got this. I literally have had this deck, and I do these self-cares like at the end to kind of like give people, and I literally only have pulled that card once before and was Haley, and then I got with you. So girl, look at the quality of that. And then movement, baby. You need to move your body, okay? That means get moving. Maybe sit there, do some exercises. Allow, like, your body's a river, okay? When you don't have like an outside source to a river and you're not getting water into it, or it's not having any movement, guess what happens to the top of the river? It grows bacteria. It grows stagnant, all this crap on the top of it, and then you gotta go fish it off of the pond, right? Your body's a river, so you need to give it more water, and you need to take, like, it's your temple, baby. So move your body is what it's saying. It's saying you need to move. That means get your blood flowing. Yeah, look at that. See, look at you. Have you ever, do you do any yoga? Do you do any yoga? I know, like, people don't really necessarily think that is working out, but I think yoga is the most amazing shit ever. I love it. And it's great because anybody can do yoga, even if you're like big girl friendly like me, or tiny and, you know, have sickness, you know? Oh, I feel you. I do. So, you know what I do with yoga? I don't like to do it in front of other people because I I don't like to do it. So I sit in front, I have my TV in my living room, and I put on yoga on the TV, and I clear out like a room in the middle of my floor, and I do yoga on the floor in front of my TV, and it's like peaceful, and it's good. I gotta get something better than a $5 mat though, because I'd be falling all over myself. my daughter would be like, Mom, are you supposed to look like that? Like, go to your room. But I got you, baby doll. I'm sending you all the love, honey. I'm so glad that we're able to talk, and keep me updated, okay, sweetheart? Now, Cass, are you in here, Cass? Darling Cass. Cass, are you in here? Hey, baby doll. Okay, so how this works is the more in-depth the question, the more in-depth the answer, okay? So, it allows me to work with something and give you, like, really in-depth reading. So, go ahead and write your question. Make sure you write your questions in order of importance. We usually get to anywhere from, 1 to 3 questions, depending on it. A lot of the times, though, I answer your question before you even ask. So, that's why some people only do, like, 1 or 2 questions. So, but that's... Monique. Yes, sweetie. That's a yes. Hey, TJ. Yeah, if you're interested in a reading, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111. Let me know you paid, and we'll go ahead and put you in line. I don't have anybody after Cass. If not, just go ahead and stick around. Let me finish the reading with Cass, and then we'll recommence the free yes or no's. Okay? Alrighty. Cass, did you write your comment, sweetheart? It didn't show up. I think TikTok may be filtering it. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that, Virgo. Appreciate it. Good night, Tina. Hey guys, please pause the comments. I'm in the middle of a paid reading. Pink lilies, that's beautiful. I like that. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, honey, I didn't even see that you wrote that. I really want to know what's been going on in a connection between Brand and I. So we want to know if you guys are going to be together, or just like where things are going to go from here. Has he been off, like, pushed, or like his actions? Like, what exactly would you kind of like let me to kind of connect to? If not, we can go into this blind. I just want to get you really in-depth information. In the meantime, let me draw some cards for you just to kind of see, okay? Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. So I'm not sure if this is with you or with him, but there's a lot of focus on money lately. A lot of focus on money, like fear around money. That's weird. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to this relationship, we're seeing lots of fresh beginnings coming from this. It's talking about somebody's kind of holding back within this situation and almost feeling like a little bit careless within it. And almost being a little, this is like an inconsiderate. I don't know what that means here. But we're seeing fresh beginnings and like kind of like free-spirited energy with this. When it comes to getting together, this is a yes. But it's not going to be for a little bit, okay? We're seeing that you're kind of like in a self-sufficiency abundance period, kind of like taking care of yourself and worrying about yourself. So this is causing you to kind of like just do your own thing. When it comes to getting together, it says that it's going to eventually happen. But you're kind of like just like taking your time right now. There's a lot of opportunities and things coming your way. And there's lots of emotions about this. This is talking about having strength and being strong through this. Is this resonating, sweetie? Let me get you some more. Okay. Ooh, okay. So it's saying that this, like, you really want this to happen for you, and you're really invested in this. You like this, this person, and this is the fact that it's not going a little faster than you would like it to go is causing you to be like a little, feeling like a little insecure with yourself, like maybe you're doing something wrong or it has something to do with you. The cards are saying right now this has nothing to do with you, okay? And don't allow that to like affect your decisions and things of that sort. It's talking about trusting your intuition within this, and then we're seeing like domestic harmony and celebration. So it's saying this process just needs to take some time. You need to take some time with this and enjoy the process that's going on here. Following your intuition is a big thing, and trust yourself within this, and just kind of like set some clear boundaries. Let them know how you feel. I feel like that hasn't really been done yet. Like you guys haven't really said how you feel, or like really kind of gone through it as intense, like as you want. Have you guys expressed how you feel about each other? Because that's showing up that it's not really popping up yet. Yeah, that's what it's saying. So that's why things aren't really going as fast as you would expect them to, because he's not really knowing where you're standing at. And I know that you're over here like you're very someone's saying like you're old fashioned, but you kind of have like a different kind of standpoint, and you're expecting them to go ahead and be like, oh, take the leap and say how they feel. But it's saying that there's a giving and receiving here. So you would be beneficial. Yeah, you've been wanting to, but you're scared. Oh, baby. That's because he hasn't said anything. So it's causing you to be even more scared, because normally you have like the confidence within yourself, you know. But it's saying that to take the leap. It's saying take a leap here. It's saying that you don't want to be like careless, but there's so much. Okay, so there's so much that's going on in your head, like behind closed doors, that he doesn't understand what's going on, because he thinks in a different way, you know, because he's a male. Not that male thinks differently, but male do things differently. Biologically, it's different, okay? And we're over here like wanting, okay, I want this, I want that, I really want this. So it's saying, in order to go ahead and move on from this, in order to make things happen where you want to go, is you need to have open communication. You need to express how you feel and let him know how you feel. Because, you know, we're all adults. But you also have to set some clear boundaries and be like, hey, you know, where are you feeling like this? It doesn't mean like burden him or anything like that. Not like a burden, but just let him know how you feel. Because that, in a sense, he's going to go ahead and open up to you. Because I feel like, this is funny because I just did a reading for somebody that said the same thing almost, is that you guys are both kind of nervous about how to go about things, because you both have a good, like, you guys are a lot very similar. It's fine. That's so crazy. My readings are kind of coming through. The guides must be sending me the same kind of energy. There's nobody else like in competition for his favor though. Nobody else that they're looking at and looking at. It's like you guys both have like a lot of energy exchange within each other. And then you're going to see things from a new perspective. But it's saying go ahead. You want to tell him and get to know him more. Well, so that's why they said this was such a slow-paced thing, okay? You're interested in this, he's interested in you, but it's going to be a slow-paced thing, but then you're also kind of like wishing that it would go a little bit faster. They're talking about having to find like a giving and receiving and finding like a common ground on this. They say if you go ahead and put your energy out there just a little bit, it would be reciprocated. But you can also say, hey, you know, I like you, I want to see where it goes from here, you know, I want to see what to do from here, like, but just kind of sets clear information. And then also know what you want before you go ahead and sit out there and say what you want. Because if you're going to sit there and say, hey, I want to know this, but I want to take my time, and that's what he's going to hear, because men are very, like, straight to the point kind of. That's what I found in my experience. So if you're sitting here saying, you know, I want this, this, and this, but then you kind of want that, but you're not really sure, that means your energy can change in the time. So if you really come at him with a, hey, this is what I want, this is what I like, and this is how I'd like to go about it. And when you do that, it's going to be reciprocated. It's going to be thought really well. So enjoy the process. What the guides are confirming is that you do have an even exchange of energy. I just want to lose him, and I just want to tell him. So, so you're fearful that you don't want to lose him if you tell him how you feel. But let me ask you this. Do you want to let somebody who is willing to let you go just because you tell them how you feel? Do you really want somebody like that in your life? You know, Cass, you're a goddess, and you deserve somebody who's going to do that for you. But all I'm seeing in here, though, baby, is he's not gonna disappear. He has the same even exchange of energy. It's a giving and receiving. It's a generous, beautiful situation. And you it's just how, yeah, I know. Girl, I know. It's extremely terrifying. It's extremely terrifying because, I see this is a lot of deep-seated energy from the past as well. Things that are reflecting from the past, kind of like seeping through into this. But that's why they were talking about letting go of like any anxiety and any worry in this, and then just taking a leap and embracing it. There's that expression, it was like Drake said, YOLO. You only live once. I know that sounds so corny and cheesy, but it's totally true. And the cards are saying that just to have patience and balance. It is also said in here too, I want to put that in with getting this card, I want you to know that if you want to take your time and wait to say how you feel, that will also be accepted because he's not going anywhere, okay? He's not going anywhere. And if you want to wait until like times like it gets to be like a beautiful even exchange of energy, but what the cards are telling me right now is that what you're hearing from me is also going to help you kind of like give you that last little tiny bit of a push and kind of set you in the correct direction that you need to go in order to kind of explain how you feel with things. So things are good, babe. Let go of the past. Let go of the past and how somebody mistreated you in the past, and don't allow it to affect your future now, because you have all this wonderful stuff coming to you. We just don't talk right now, and I don't know how to tell. Well, so you don't talk to him like on text or anything like that? You only talk at work? Oh! See, girl, this is what I need. God, give me some more so I can tell you. Let's look ready. So, take a step to go ahead and take it out of work, okay? The energy is exchanged. Oh, okay. Yeah. Once you go ahead and take that step to take it out of work, I don't know, can you get his phone number? Just do something as simple as that. Be like, hey, let me get your phone number. Or, like, make up something that you guys both like to do and be like, oh my gosh, I want to do this. Or, I'll ask you about it later when we're not at work. And then get his phone number. Or give him your phone number. That's just a small, simple process. But the energy is exchanged here. We're saying once you go ahead and make this leap, then we're seeing lots of rapid change, gaining momentum within things. It's lots of good stuff coming. Quick action. Babe, just take that leap. 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 I want to ask. Yeah, ask him. Ask him. Do you have one more question, Cass, baby? And guys, if anybody wants a reading like I'm about to give Cass, I don't have anybody after this reading, and we're about to finish it. So if you'd like one, you can send $11.11 to my Cash App, or you can hit that link in my bio on my page, and it'll take you all my other reading options. If you want one off of this, you can also hit that link in the bio, and then you can get a private reading that way. Does he only have eyes for me? Oh, yes, I saw that too. Yep. He only has eyes for you. There's nobody else that is interested in him. And this when we get the Ace of Wands, this is talking about being fearless and making a breakthrough, which is funny because that's funny. I love cards. I feel like they give us so much with it. It says it's talking about he's not seeing anybody else. He doesn't have energy for anybody else, and he's attracted to you. And he's attracted to confidence. He's attracted to like passion and like social interactions and stuff like that. So be like a social butterfly and communicate with him because he's attracted to that. He doesn't have eyes for anybody else right now. He's not anybody else. He's a very protective, like natural born leader, visionary kind of energy, very inspiring, going to be very faithful, really good energy with this. So I would definitely take the leap, baby. He's not looking at anybody else but you, all right? He's a Leo, I believe. That's why he likes that vivacious energy. I feel it. Well, let me tell you one thing about Leos, is they love to be complimented, okay? Not like genuine, sincere, not like, I like your shirt, you know, which is a great compliment, don't get me wrong. But compliment him and things that you notice that other people don't notice, and that's going to really, like, that's like their love language. They love compliments. So typically I would just say something like, I noticed, I said, you're just such a really smart person. Like, I can totally see that. Like, it's crazy. I just think you have such good energy, or you're such a, like protective kind of person. You know, I value that, which you can put it in your own way and how you talk. You know what I'm saying? But they'll probably really appreciate that, and they love that. Look, his eyes make you blush. So you can be like, you know what? Not even in, like, a weird way. You can just be like, it's so crazy. Like, I'm not, and you can even say, I'm not even trying to be weird. I said, but every time I look at your eyes, they're awesome. Like, you have the greatest, like, eyes. They're pulling me in. Or just make it a joke like that. You know what I mean? Joke on it. And flirt. You know, just be a flirt, baby. She said, his eyes make me blushy. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. All right, let's get you a self-love card, okay, sweetheart? You're welcome, baby. Or self-love. Let's get you or do you want a self-care or a soul truth card? You choose. Self-care or soul truth? Gotcha. Oh, well, I got you self-care too. Massage, baby. Massage your body. You need to get your energy flowing. Massage your body. See, working on your neck. Okay, soul truth, baby. This one. Am I communicating my needs, babe? Look. Thank you for the rose, Kira. Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul's action. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Look at that. Like we were just talking, babe. Oh my gosh. Get out of town. Get out of town. Alrighty, Cass. Well, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me. Keep me updated with everything. Yeah, baby. Do it. Go for it, babe. Life is short. Life is short. Go enjoy yourself. Enjoy your day. Be a vivacious social butterfly and do your thing, girl. Okay? Alrighty, keep me updated. Alright, guys, so how this works is I'm going to go ahead and open up. Nobody else is on the list, Brandon. So, how this works is I will go ahead and let everybody know. We do, I do free yes or no's. So, you can comment your question. The shorter that it is, the easier it is for me to read, because typically when this starts going, the questions go on fast. So, my eyes just automatically pull to shorter questions. If you want to skip the line, send a gift, or if you want to ask another question after the first one, and it's just yes or no's, and I give you like a little mini read with that. If you want to ask one after the first one, I just ask that you send a gift as an even exchange of energy, and make sure you're liking the live and following me. All right, let's do this. Will Ruben come back soon? Yes, sweetie. Now's the time for self-sufficiency and independence, but it's going to go ahead and come back to you full circle, okay? Sam, will Anthony and I stay together? Yes, honey. He's talking about giving up and letting go of, like, any kind of stubbornness attached to the situation. Thanks, Kara, for the roses, baby doll. Thank you, honey. Sam, will Anthony and I stay... Oh, I got that already. Help, please, love and light. My daughter, okay, is safe. Yes, she's very safe. There's just kind of, like, lack of progress within, like, your situation with it, but they're very, they're making it out there, and they're doing well. Okay, sweetheart? Brandon, does my boyfriend love his other boyfriend than me? Oh, baby. Power on. Okay, it says no, honey. It's a very even exchange of love. They don't, yeah. It's very equal. I feel like what you see is what you get when it comes to your boyfriend. Like, he's like, he lets you know how it is, and I feel like you need to trust that. But of course, whenever you're like in a poly thing, that automatically comes with like a little bit of, you know how it goes. It comes with a little bit of like like a stress attached, and then like wondering if the other person likes the other person. They don't. It's a very even exchange of energy. They're very ambitious. It's talking about there's going to be a situation within that to where you need to go ahead and seize the moment. And big changes are coming to you. It's talking about following your intuition. And don't let other people to influence your energy, okay? We're having wishes coming true, blessings within that, and lots of abundance, baby doll. So I love that for you. Thank you for helping me out so much. That's why I wanted to go ahead and give you a little bit of extra for that. So you can ask another one too if you want to, sweetheart. I wanted to do that for you. So I have a little bit of jealousy or fear. Yeah, it's rough. I feel you. I feel it, sweetheart. Trust me, I feel it. I've never been in a poly relationship, but a couple of my best friends have been. So I learned all about it. I think it's a beautiful concept. Truly, I do. But it's also she always told me, she's like, it comes with a lot of jealousy and a lot of other things, and it takes a very sophisticated and evolved kind of person to handle that. So and to be in that. So hats off to you. Am I with my forever person? Yes, wonderful. This is lots of abundance. Generosity is shared between the both of you. Keisha, is Fee in love with me? Yes, sweetie. Ooh, it's talking about seizing the moment, taking that step towards a positive thing. Kayla, will me and Olivia ever reconcile? Yes, honey, we're needing a giving and receiving, like a shared will. You're welcome, sweet candy, darling. Did my brother really kill himself? No, sweetie. No, there was something, there's an outside situation that affected to it, and that caused like a sudden transformation and change. Will E come back? It says, yeah, they're going to be coming back seeking redemption. There's going to be forgiveness, rising above problems. Isha, will Jojo come back to me? Yes. It's talking about being very kind, and there's forgiveness that needs to be had. You're welcome, Sarah. Sana, will I get pregnant? Thank you, Kira, for the roses, baby. It says, yes, you will. It's talking about, like, having an eye-opener, being energetic. Don't be impatient about it. Things will happen when they happen, okay, sweetie? S, will H and I reconcile? Yes, honey. We're talking about, you feel like there's, like, a lack of direction, lack of passion, but things are going full force. So there's, like, a cycle to go through. Jenny, will I get a better job? Yes, honey. Now's the time for self-sufficiency and independence, but we're having material success and security and rewards coming to you, okay? Well, my husband get to work me. That was my husband get to work with me here in Canada this year. This says no, honey. It's talking about, like, there's something happening where there's going to be turning a new leaf, but this year is only a couple months, so that's very, like, a very specific time frame. So look out for that. Just remember that's a very specific time frame. Victoria, will I be getting in a relationship this year? Yes, we're seeing long-term success, perseverant rewards. Right now you're planting the seeds in order to reap the harvest later, okay? Well, does M only have eyes for me? No, honey, they don't. There's a lot of things going on behind scenes that you don't understand, and don't be afraid of change, okay? Sarish, will my ex come to reconciliation? Yes, honey, we're seeing lots of creative opportunities within that, lots of positive things, okay? Prega, will I and Santosh get married? Yes, honey, we're seeing intense and sudden changes happening very soon. Is he entertaining someone else? Baby, this says yes, honey. It says there's some refusing to compromise. It's like you need to trust your intuition within this, okay, sweetheart? Santi, will Daniel get a job this year? Yes, honey, he's talking about balance and patience and living within moderation. Gabriella, does my ex Isaac have feelings for me? Yes, honey, we're seeing rapid changes and gaining momentum, fruits of your labor very soon. Because soon will I get a job this one? Guys, make sure you're following me if you haven't already. Yes, you will. You just need to have a new perspective and put a little bit more different energy into it. Will I scare Ben away if I tell him how I feel? No, honey. No. You've had your self-reflection period. It's talking about just, like, going for it. Don't be negative about it. Don't feel defeated, and just have to have self-confidence within it. Okay, sweetie? Hello, I'm Marcy. Did Lipin joke with me to get me jealous? Yes, they did. Yes, they did, Marisa. Definitely playing some mind games there. Thanks, Rosemary, for the follow. Thank you, Seven Angels, for sharing the live. You're welcome. You're welcome. Will Ken communicate with me soon? Yes, honey. We're seeing clarity, sound decision making, all of that. That's happening. Aw, baby. Only happy tears. Cry happy tears or releasing energy tears. Is my dog safe? Yes, honey. There's lots of anticipation, expectations attached to that. It's also talking about travel attached to that. Thanks, Jasmine, for the follow, baby. Thank you, Seven, for the share, honey. Pam does my cards feel the same way for me. Yes, honey. But they have a lot going on right now. There's a lot of responsibilities they have, and their minds are elsewhere. Well, thank you, Kasem Budhun. I appreciate that, sweetie. Marissa, does my father of my child miss me? Yes. I saw like they made reckless decisions, lack of direction, like very kind of lack of energy with it. They feel like they wasted an opportunity. Ellen, should I stay with B? Yes, honey. They're very protective of you. There's a natural magnetic pull within that. Does Dinesh miss me? Yes, honey. We're talking about seizing the moment, being fearless behind that, okay? You're welcome. Jasmine can communicate with me soon. It says no, honey. There's some things going on. That's not going to be happening until beginning October, okay, sweetie? I've applied for a job. Will I get it? Yes, honey. You have to have the right positivity. Hold yourself accountable. Remember, you got to sell yourself whenever it comes to it, okay? Annie, do you see me and Ben trying to come forward? Like in a mediumship way, honey? Is that what you mean? Or like whether or not he's going to come forward to like be with you? Thank you, Kasem Bodhan, for the follow, sweetie. Ruby, will G reach out soon? Yes. We're seeing lots of self-sufficiency, though. Lots of material success with that. Marissa, will he come back? Thanks, sweet teas, for the rose. It says no, honey. It's talking about letting go of the past, letting go of like any anxiety and fear attached to that. Okay, Marissa, baby, I'm sorry. Rachel, will I travel this month? Yes, honey. It's talking about don't be so overly critical about it. Let go of also any anxiety attached to it. Sophie, is it time to fix my friendship with Jay? No, honey. There was dishonesty, lies, trickery. There was a reason that you went ahead and stepped out of that. Okay, you're amazing. I hope you know. Aw, thank you, Brandon. Good luck with everything. Good luck with, everything with everybody. And I'm sending you all the love. I'm so glad that I met you today. And I'm really, really super grateful that you stuck around and helped me with, all the questions and everything like that. You're really sweet. And you have really good energy. Okay, honey? Thanks for coming around. All right. F, when will I find my husband or get married? So that's more of an in-depth reading. If you would like a more in-depth reading, you can click the link in my bio or cash at me 1111. Let me know you paid, and we'll look into your situation. If not, guys, then nobody goes ahead and pays for a reading within the next 2 to 3 minutes, or let me know that they're going to. Then I'm going to go ahead and get off here because it is 2 a.m. my time, and it's very late, and I have to get a shower. I'm tired, and I need to go to sleep. Montana, will Brandon reach out this week? Yes, honey. It's just talking about finding balance and time management. Okay, sweetie? Annie, do you see Ben trying to come forward to reunite? Yes, honey. That's going to be happening very soon with you. I was hearing October. Ivory, is my boyfriend cheating on me? It says no, honey. It's talking about solutions to a conflict, like reconciliation, working through things. Ivory, is my boyfriend cheating? Oh, I got that already. Helen, my kids accept be into the home. Yes, sweetie. Their focus is in a positive way. Lots of good things coming that way, okay? Rosemary, will Jess and I reconcile soon? Yes, honey, be very innocent, carefree situation and attachment with that. So, lots of good things. Vanessa, is Simon the one? This is a no card, honey. This is just means, it doesn't mean like, it just means that it's not necessarily no, it's just a, the things haven't been set yet. There's still some heartbreak that needs to be gotten over, maybe like in a past situation. Did M regret what he did to me? Yes. That's a yes. It's talking about like anticipation behind it, like lots of expectations within that, and like letting themselves down within that. It's definitely regret there. Vanessa, oh, I got that. Should we move to Idaho? Yes, honey. There's travel coming soon. I'm seeing abandoning the situation that you're in now, the place that you're in now, and kind of going into greener pastures. Jody, will I marry Matt? The lover's card, Jody. You sure should. Should we move to... Oh, gotcha. You're welcome, little Chester. Guys, make sure you follow me if you haven't already. Nikia, will the kids come back to my care? Yes, honey. You just have to have the perseverance and, like, balance and moderation. Things are going to go good with you, okay? Pramisha, will I get pregnant soon? Yes, sweetie. Lots of opportunities coming to you very soon for that. Seize the moment, baby. Ellen will be healed from what causes his anger. Yes, honey. Cup runneth over. There's just like a lot of emotion attached to it. Things like Things need to happen. Hi, Shauna. Welcome. Robin, when we get the house, we put an offer on. Yes. Don't let the emotions attached to it, like, bog you down, though, okay? All right, guys. So, I am going to get off here. I have been on here for almost 2 hours. I come on, just so everybody knows, I typically don't come on this late. I usually go on until 12:30. But if you want a reading that's off here and not like I do this, you can go to hit the link in my bio, and that'll take you to my Etsy page, and then I'll do the reading that way. But from now on, I'm not going to be answering any more questions. I'm just asking you guys to like the live. Can you guys get me to 25K? I am done answering questions now. I'll come back on tomorrow and answer them. But in the meantime, I'm just going to pack up my cards. This is what I do every night when I get off. I don't necessarily end the live. I just kind of pack up the cards. And then you guys can just kind of talk to me and ask questions in the background. And we kind of just talk. So if anybody wants to become a subscriber, cool things too. Subscribers, they get a lot of perks. You can ask unlimited yes or no questions. They don't have to send a second gift or for the questions that they have. They also have prioritized questions. They have prioritized questions. We also have subscriber night where we raffle off readings, like in-depth readings. We raffle off lots of certain things. We learn about like psychic development, all of this stuff. This is my job. This is what I've been doing for years and years and years. I've been doing professional readings for 22 years. This is how I do it. And this is how I do things. So this is not just like a side time gig for me. I also am the crystal lady. I have all the crystals that you can absolutely imagine. They're all plugged up right now because we're moving. We have to move. So if you see like any mess in the background, it's just because I'm moving. We gotta move and get everything together. Together, we're moving. Oh, Shreya, I didn't see that, sweetie. I got you. Sandeep and Shreya. How's my fourth? It was as positive, Sandeep, and then Shreya will reach out to me. Yeah, sweetheart, they will. Thank you, Lena Crochet, for the follow. The seducer. The romantic energy I got from L was true. Will he talk to me again? I literally just pulled that as he wrote that question. So, that's the seducer. That sounds genuine to me. Hey, Emma, how are you doing, baby? I just ended the questions. I'm putting up my cards now. I got a new deck today, though. The Urban Tarot deck. Keep shining. There we go. I'm putting all my cards away now. I'm good. She goes, oh, hi. Hey, babe. We did a bunch of readings tonight. I'm exhausted. I did about like 10 mini reads, so I'm tired. I need to go get a shower, and I need to dye my hair. Where's my Green Witch Oracle? Did I... Oh, here it is. Thank you. My daughter picked it out for me. She picked it out for me. Guys, make sure you're liking the live. Can you get me to 25K? If every 11 of you in here clicked it 100 times, I would literally get to super fast, quick. Thank you. I've been letting my daughter pick out my outfits lately because, you know, I always used to feel when I was a kid that I wish I could just pick my mom outfit out so I could like make her look cute. Because I always felt like I knew fashion better than she did. So, like, I've been doing it. And I get so many compliments on the stuff she picks out for me. I'm like, ooh, girl, come be my fashion lady. Pick out my stuff. I even let her pick out a crop top. And I'm big girl friendly. So, I still wore that crop top, though. Because you gotta show the girls that, you know, you gotta be confident within yourself. I walked around the mall in a crop top. And I'm big girl friendly, okay? I want to show my daughters that you can just trust in yourself, have the courage to be the person that you want to be, embrace your divine feminine figure. And I really don't care what other people think of me, so that's a blessing too. Ugh. Such a good night tonight. Well, Emma, got to see you on the... This is blue rose quartz. Have you ever seen that? Blue. Nuts, right? All right, everybody. Well, have a great evening. Thank you so much for being on here with me. I'm super grateful to everybody who showed up. If you want in readings like I gave to everybody and you want them private, you can still follow that little information, like clicking the link inside of my bio, and that will take you to my Etsy page, which gives you like a listing of all the readings that I do off of live. So if not, go ahead and stick around. Follow me again. I come on between 10:30 and 11 every night, and I stay on until 12:30. So, or some nights like this week stay on a little bit longer. So. I love you guys. We shall see you soon, darlings. Bye-bye.